walk these streets with diamonds in our eyes. Out with the vampires under a midnight sky. My mind so hypnotized. It was exciting. It was the 90s. Mama didn't understand it, and Daddy always said that I was going too far. Said there's never any compromising if you try to win the battle to be who you are. I danced to the left, I danced to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Someone who can hear me and drink from the light, to see things from the same side. Is there anybody out there? 5 years later, I'm out with the same old faces and dead embraces. Things kept going wrong. I'm getting to thinking my daddy was right all along. So will you take a little walk on the wild side? Be careful that you never slip your hands from the wheel. There's never any compromising when you're blinded by reflections from the part of you that's real. I dance to the left, I dance to the right, hold hands with my demons and creatures of night, on an undercover mission to find somebody else like me. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there?
documentate the current state of DSP Throwback.
Hey now, what's up everybody? Monday, coming at you here. What a week it shall be. What a week you can choose to make it. Because as we know, things are as we choose to make them, my friends. Hope you're doing great and fantastic out there today. Snood is joining us in a few minutes here. He's stuck in the Great White North. You know how that goes. Around this time of year, you can't do shit without your snow tires on. You got your snow plow going. You got all this kind of stuff. So give him a minute. He'll be joining us in a second. All right. Don't worry. I do want to, as you probably heard, not a disaster. I was trying because a lot of people were complimenting the great intro I had today. Well, I got to shout out the person that lets me use their intros, and that is the Nerd Brew. So please go follow the Nerd Brew if you are not, because he makes those awesome intros. Not me at all. It is him. It is Nerd Brew. So please go follow Nerd Brew. He's the one that provides the amazing intros that I now so graciously steal to use as intros, because they are the best in the business. All right, there we go. So go follow him, please. Anyways, moving forward positively here. A lot of things to get to before we start. A lot of things to get to before we go to the pre-stream, which could be interesting because, again, remember, we did not hit the goal and the streak ended. Well, hold on. There is no streak. You guys know that. You idiots. You dumb mouth droolers who said there is any streak. So this is not a streak ended pre-stream. This is a we didn't add one to the number situation type deal. You know what I mean? I don't know. Vikes has a good point, though, and I'll bring it up when he gets here, Vikes. I promise you that. Snood, all those Canadian-style tips were concerning. Please stop. I agree, Vikes. There was quite a lot of Canadian-style currency flowing through that stream yesterday. That is for sure. I will let him know when he gets here, though. Big ups, Vikes. And Papa Polecat, we're jumping on the pole. And says Snort. And, of course, Snood's late as usual, right? I know. It's Canadian time. They do that. So one thing I do want to share with you here from that I just found myself right before the stream was starting. I was trying to get stuff ready, and I noticed something very interesting. And you might have a different adjective to describe it, when I wouldn't blame you. But I would like to play a portion of the show from last night. We're just going to listen together. You just mentally keep track of what you hear, and then we'll move forward positively, okay?
More over there. See that? There's multiple landmarks, so let's see what's that way.
Okay, here we go. Listen carefully.
All right.
Yeah. Please.
Lucky Gremlin, you literally complain about every single stream now, just so you know. Like, you're here every stream and you complain every stream, so I'm kind of hard for me to count, your any kind of opinion or criticism. There's been many times you just never like what I do, so.
Oh, okay.
He's literally sitting here going, oh, what a horrible stream, what a waste of a stream, I'm out of here. All right, goodbye. We're here chilling, enjoying Flight Sim. You don't have to be here complaining every stream.
Let's keep this in your mind, guys. That's all we need to do here. One more?
Why are you whining? Exactly. Enemy Warlock over on Kick says this isn't an airport. You don't have to announce your departure.
Okay. Another laughing
you could just
at him.
Leave. Really?
Okay. And we're not done yet.
Red King says this is the...
Here we go. Not done
yet. An anonymous
yet.
person says, how much in tips or subs to ban Lucky Gremlin? Now, hold on a second here. Someone obviously is a fan of Kino Casino. Right? Someone is a fan, because over there they play this game all the time. They'd be like, how much to get someone modded? How much to get someone demodded? How much to ban them? How much to unban them? Right? So, I don't know. Is someone going to make an offer? Is someone going to make me an offer of how much to ban Lucky Gremlin?
Okay.
Someone should make an offer.
Okay. So, I want you to think about how Philip just decided to treat that member of his community. Because that's what they fucking are. They're always there. And yeah, he was saying some negative stuff about how boring it is, but, I mean, That's not the end of the world, right? But anyways, that's how Philip decided to treat that gentleman, whatever they are. And what does this person do? What does this person do? Well, let's check out the daily wrap, shall we? Let's scroll down. Let's just scroll down here a little bit here. $9.99 super sticker from the Lucky Gremlin. Thanks for literally treating me like a bitch on your stream last night. Loved it. Here's $9.99. And we wonder why people chip DSP. Clearly, people are missing something in their life. And this is the only place they can get it. And that's a sad fucking place to be. Holy fuck, man. Philip treated him like an absolute fuck and said, guys, give me money and I'll get this fucker out. I don't need him around. I want your money, though. And then what does this dude do? This specimen do? What would LTG call him? This NPC do? He decides to give him money as a thank you. Liking the new rewards milestone system. Definitely better than the streak system. Enjoy the indie games. Today especially killer frequency. The improvements to the setup is starting to come together crazy. Crazy to think how it looked 2 years ago. See you tomorrow for Indiana Jones. Hearing good things about it. Have a good night, Phil. See you tomorrow on level 1. See you tomorrow, Philip. I'm bending over already, Philip. Let's see if the replies are positive. You sad, tragic human. He threatens to ban you and you give him money. Pathetic. And that's correct. Someone gave him $2 super sticker. I don't know why it's like super sticker heavy video today. And notice this, guys. Notice this. If that wasn't enough, okay? If that wasn't enough, you get treated like an absolute bitch. Give Philip money. And then what? That was 9 hours ago, right? Philip did this, and Philip gives him a direct response. Thank you very much. He can't even give Lucky Gremlin a thank you. Go fuck yourself, Gremlin. I'm not saying thank you to you. Get the fuck out. What? Why do I need to do that? Just keep giving the money, bitch. That's all you're here for, okay? And if someone gives me enough money, I'll ban your ass quick. It's incredible. And I see it's like we do. Oh, I just heard a moose sound, and someone did write in on that moose, I think. Hang on, let me get in here. Please, could you please tie that thing up, please? I don't want that in the studio. Okay, hold on. He's tying it up here. Yep, come on in. Shake the boots off. Get the snowshoes off. Oh. All right, he is here. Okay, hello, Snow. Nice to see you. How you feeling?
Thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm late. Hello, everybody. The Canada Post strike has been hard on me too, folks. Okay.
Ooh, might you? Cause you were at the post. The real story was he was at the post office. So might
correct.
You be sending some?
I've
made a lot of fake stories about you. It's all above board. Did you sending Christmas style things? What were you doing with this post office
correct.
trip?
I was sending off gallons of maple syrup, hockey pucks, hockey tape, hockey pads.
Okay, that's what I figured.
What else in Canada?
That's
snow.
what I figured.
Actually, no snow here. It melted. It's all gone. It's all
Oh,
gone in
there you
Toronto
go.
right now. It's a balmy 32 degrees Fahrenheit out here in Toronto.
Well, some people aren't sure. What are you some kind of personality? Do you have a YouTube channel or anything? What are you known for here? Some people are asking.
My name is Snood.
Okay, go ahead.
I've got my own channel. It's called Detractor Beam.
That's great.
Goes with my friend Indrid Cold, who I may or may not have been sending off Christmas packages to. So Indrid, if you're out there,
did you
eyes
send
open,
her
girlie.
different varieties of shoes to step on you with, or are these different?
7-inch, 8-inch heels. That
Anyways,
kind of thing. Yeah.
we got a great sound clip on Friday. We're not getting that today. I doubt it.
No,
The step
that would
on
be
me.
very
that was a
that would be
classic
very
one.
rude.
But Stu, just to recap, not to rewind the stream, even though you are on the stream. Did you see when Philip bitched out Lucky Gremlin during the stream and
Yes,
said,
I did.
And
Yes,
you know
I
what
did.
Lucky Gremlin did in response to that?
Left and never came back and changed his life for the better, huh? What?
If
Huh?
only that was true. We gave Philip money. That's like when you pay when you book Indrid to step on you, and then you got to pay afterwards. But that's understood. You're there.
No, it's kind of more like you call Indrid to step on you, and she says, "Actually, I'm tired of booking with you. You're a terrible client, and I'm sick of you, and frankly, you're very negative in all our sessions, and I just wish you wouldn't come by anymore." And then you go post on her her Google reviews or her Yelp page or whatever.
Yes, and you still donate, even though she said she hates you and doesn't want to interact with you. Got it.
Definitely.
Very sad. Very
normal
sad situation.
Very normal. I would posit. Actually, it's perfectly fine.
But anyway, so we got to get to, I mean, the Daily Wrap we might get to, but I do want to while Snoot is here. I didn't get to see this. I know you did one, Snoot, but we got to watch the Office Roundup. Just the thumbnail alone is a fucking gem.
Dude.
The mother brain style. That's what I see. That's what I saw.
Yeah. I'm thinking more, what's the chick from System Shock? The AI that's kind of like, I'm just seeing a lot of cables going into. I still don't know what this square below, like the landing pad for these cables.
You know what that is, right? Legitimately, you know what that is? That is, they're too like taunt, right? So that's like to soften the strain of the wires. I guarantee you.
It's like, well, I see. It doesn't look like. It looks like there's like a shadow between the. Oh no! I see that it's actually a significantly high little box there. Yes.
If we didn't have that box, that 4 button thing, that would be hanging.
That's a USB hub. This would be taut. This would be like a tightrope if that weren't for that box.
It's just honestly a safety measure. So we should give him credit for that.
Well, it's a tripping hazard and a safety measure. You can now trip over the box and the cables. Look how much expensive shit is hooked up to this nest, this rat's nest here. One trip over this cable, and buddy, your entire channel is done. You're done.
Yeah, I know. Oh God, yeah. I love just the idea that because those obviously cable ties, their purpose is to tie cables together, as Philip knows, but usually you do it to make kind of many cables kind of turn into one cable for a second, you know what I mean? Down the line.
That's what he's done. That's what he's done. What are you talking about? All of these are one cable now.
If you just have one, it's a little different.
Dude, how close have you looked at this? Look at what's plugged into the hub. It's 2 other USB cables that are still like bound up together, like from the box, right? So he's just like, this is unbelievable. Like, just plug these into your PC that's next to your desk, you dumb fuck.
So, okay, we're going to get to that real quick.
Sorry.
Big ups to Mr. Extravagant. It says, so he worked for a helicopter company, but clearly he never flew one, I guess. Big ups to ALT and Sneak. Well, he was the one that found the problems this is all very believable, by the way, but he was the one that found the problems in the processes and made it more efficient, I believe, right?
Yes. As you can see here, look at this. Look at the process streamline happening right here. Look at that.
The real truth of the matter is he answered the fucking phones and they said, hey, my order's a day late. What's going on? All right, we'll get in touch with you. I'll talk to you. That's it. That's the beginning and end of it. I guarantee it.
And I think, I'd like to take that to like the next logical step. So it's like, okay, so Phil's been answering the phone for a year, right? At the company that his dad works at, and Phil's bitching endlessly to his dad.
Yes,
so
endlessly.
His dad's like, okay. So, okay, I teach like a process improvement course. Why don't you take the course, okay? And we'll fudge the numbers a little bit so you can get through. And, then maybe they'll give you a project to work on. And then, you could maybe find something in operations, which is where they send all the losers who can't do anything else except bitch and stuff. That's why I work in operations. And then he was in charge of one project, and then they laid him off for some reason. I don't know. Unrelated, I guess.
It's pretty clear if you know anything about Philip, he's not doing the things he said he did, right? And Misery Merchant, that's correct. He said he found bottlenecks and found shortcomings. What shortcomings is he finding?
I did double work.
Right. Big ups Greed of the Green says it's not a Preestream, it's a podcast. It's not a streak, it's a tally. It's not begging, it's crowdfunding. Pignosis at its finest. Oh yeah, that's good. You should be a marketing. DSP marketing, Greed of the Green. You know all the lingo. So it's not a Preestream, it's podcast, yes. It's not a streak, it's ongoing tally.
And if they did make fun of me, so what? Is that so bad?
Got it? Green on the green in the house.
Makes sense.
You better be careful. You're getting close to pignatization. Be careful, buddy.
Guys,
Jay Wusso says they aren't members, they're assets. Oh, yeah, see? We got the whole marketing scheme down. They're not members, they're assets. Get it right. Okay, Jay Wusso,
She's
I'm down
not
with
my
that.
wife. She's an alternate income source.
Second income, bitch. She can start doing shit right away. God, that's one deep dive I want to do is that talk of both times he mentioned both of his lovers, let's say. That's a weird. Sounds weird.
Lovers.
Sounds weird
Jesus
saying
Christ.
that. It sounds weird saying that, doesn't it? But
Lover,
literally,
where would you like to order DoorDash from tonight? Oh, I don't know, lover. Where should we get it from? Taco Bell?
But he treated both of his mom wives as people that he knows they're going to do something, and he wasn't afraid to tell you about it. Both times he said, like, yeah, well, Leanna can help with things around the house, second income, like just not even thinking about it. That's what he saw them as instantly.
Yeah, like roommates that you are on paper romantically attracted to, but in practice, you mostly just spend all your time apart from each other.
Yeah.
And, she contributes to the rent, I guess.
Yeah, the second income. He said many times second income will be great. Many times.
How's that working out with your 3 fucking shifts a week, 12-hour a week part-time job, I wonder? It's not paying the bills, baby. Come on.
Big ups Cookie Dough for becoming a member. Big ups Cookie. And Aid Robinson in the house. Big ups. Thanks so much, everybody. So one thing, I've told you, Snood, you've even criticized my parenting in terms of being a hard ass about screen time. I have a very strict limit of 1 hour of screen time. So quick story here. We were playing, you know the story, Ticket to Ride, right?
Yeah, classic.
The game. So they have this game, and they played it before with us, with the parents, and they can do it. When they're by themselves, they try to play it, but they kind of like do what they call mods. And mods are when you make up the rules as you go, right?
Yes.
So those are modded versions of the game. And I said, okay, well, I want to play the modded game. Let me know how to play. So my son, again, this is a very strict screen time related human individual here, says, okay, Daddy, here's the top 5 things you need to know before you play the modded Ticket to Ride.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, all right, we're done. YouTube's over.
Well, we're just going to the router and we're going to block out youtube.com now. Sounds good.
These are the top 5 things you need to know. Oh my God.
Number 1, this is a game called Ticket to Ride. Number 2.
We're cooked. We are cooked.
That's brutal. I mean, okay, that's similar. Like my nephew tried to teach me how to play Yu-Gi-Oh once, but he was just going by what happened in the commercial. For it. Like he just like, okay, hold on. He's like looking through his deck for the card that he played in the commercial, right? And he's like, okay, so the guy in the commercial says that this does 3,000 damage to your hit points, Uncle Snoot. And I'm like, well, okay, I have the instruction booklet right here, little buddy, and so let's just see about that. And so I took him through the rules and I showed him how Yu-Gi-Oh is played. Don't worry, and I crushed him, obviously.
My sons who are fans of Pokemon's call Yu-Gi-Oh! Nubio. So you get felted, okay? Honestly.
He's pissed. He wouldn't be pissed if I didn't introduce them to both Magic the Gathering and Pokemon cards that year too. So you are felted as well. Thank you.
All right, let's go. This is we're going to watch a very great professional here go through their office tour and convention badges collection, because obviously those two things go together, very related.
Yep.
Obviously.
In regards to the new office setup.
Sorry, you know what triggered him to look through the lanyards, right?
No, I don't. I haven't seen anything.
The lanyards were okay, well, he didn't mention this, but I know this because I have brainworms. The lanyards were hanging off of the lamp, the multi-bulb lamp that he threw out in the garage.
Yes.
And so his ape brain was just like, oh, I could talk about this on Steam. So that's why we're talking about lanyards.
Ah, cool. Okay.
What I wanted to do was show you
show us
some of the ways that I have it set up. All right, so here we go. Let me show you some of the things. So what we need to do is
go this monitor, that monitor, this monitor.
Okay, wait, not this keyboard. Sorry, wrong mouse. Hold on.
This is the gaming PC. This sits over with my actual.
Let me get it bigger so we can analyze this in its full glory here. So this
watchers of the Shinko stream should go and check out his stream from last night when he saw this reveal, because Shinko probably lost a few pounds laughing at this.
First thing that caught my eye was the Wii, because obviously you need a Wii.
Yeah. He brings that up too. He says that.
He does? Okay, we'll get to it then. Okay, let's let him go talk through it then. Then we can analyze. There we go. So let's hear the talk of first. Get out of here. Okay, go.
Gaming setup, my entertainment center. It's sitting there on the floor on a chair mat, but it has ventilation because it actually stands on these legs. It has like, you can't see it from this angle, but it actually does have like an inch and a half off the ground, these legs, so it has
good
aeration
ventilation
on the bottom.
there.
And what
That's still sucking up a whole fuck ton of cat hair. I'll tell you that right now.
Bet it. Wrong. Actually, he's got these filtration systems. Oh my god. He's gonna talk. I think he'll talk about this in the video.
Yeah, next to it is the universal. Excuse me, the uninterrupted power supply. And then my PS.
Uninterrupted power supply. Okay, get it right. Well, at least it's not universal anymore.
Universal. Excuse me, the uninterrupted power supply.
Uninterrupted.
And then my PS5 Pro.
Nice.
Okay. Now you might say, well, what are all those cords? Yeah. I need to do that because that's all the cords that have to go across the room. 3 incredibly long HDMI cables. There's nothing I can do about it. Remember, I wanted to do the internal capture card and everything.
Yep, and they could go around the edge of the room.
But we have to have all these wires run.
That's what I literally do. I should show you. I have a badass system here that I made because the internet cable had to come in like at the stupidest part of the room. So I did that myself. Put up a little track line thing, that has a little.
Those track lines are hype. Those are nice.
Yes.
Those are super.
You love this. You love it.
I have my internet, my Ethernet cable like running along the baseboards in my apartment too, gapped down really nicely, so there's no tripping. Oh, mama, it feels so right.
Running now because of the way that this setup works. Okay.
My thing is though, I'm flexing on that, but once you get to where you can't see, now that's a little different deal. All right, if you can't see back there, then no one needs to care. But I'm not going to go back there, so that's where my cable management.
That's why the cables run behind the couch. That's why they run behind the couch, brother, behind all the other furniture. Okay, you're pissed.
But yeah, so there's the PS5 Pro. Yes, that is a Nintendo Wii. I still have that out.
Nice.
I don't need to. I could easily put it away, but I haven't had an opportunity to yet.
Oh yeah,
so
very busy.
The uninterrupted power supply is right there. Everything's plugged into it. If you're wondering, well, what is that mass of wires below the gaming PC? That is
below
USB hub. And out of that USB,
dude, that's crazy.
Yeah,
just the way that like his brain works. He said below. He means like the top of that. If this image is like is 0 on the Y coordinate, right, and the bottom is 800 or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So like from the top, reading this picture from the top down, these wires are below the PC, and I would not. I would say in front of because it's a 3D space, right? I don't know. That's just something that really messed my brain just a second ago, right there. Sorry.
The worst thing is among the many list of things that are fucked up is the USB hub is on the ground, like acting as a pseudo extension cable, right? Because like that's like a halfway point, the USB hub, and then we go from that to where we got to use it. When most people of any intelligence put the USB hub like either at the next to the PC or where you want the things, right?
Well, that is where I want the things, in the middle of the room. I need to plug my controller in right there. I guess what is he plugging in right there? It's got to be a controller. And
well, there's 2 things here: controller. I guess they're just sitting there. He's not even used right now. That's just in case. We might need that.
Oh yeah. Oh, that is the exact kind of thing he would do too. Just buy a 4-port USB hub and 4 USB cords sticking out of it, just loose, just in case I need to plug something in here. Okay, I don't know right now, but let's just have these here in the middle of the floor in case I do.
Yeah, you never know.
Is the 2 adapters for the new wireless mouse and keyboard that I have. This is the Logitech wireless mouse.
Okay, $60.
This is the Logitech wireless keyboard.
$150 there,
and that's what those are for. You need to have those giant wires. If you don't, they don't work right. So,
you need to have those giant wires, otherwise they don't work right.
Oh fuck! It says here on the box I need to get the giant wires, or it won't work right. Fuck.
That's
what those are for. You need to have those giant wires. If you don't, they don't work right.
Oh, okay. I know what he's talking about, actually, because I remember this. He's talking about, oh my God, this is extremely dented. So that black one is the wireless receiver for those 2 things. So he is putting that in the middle of the nest. That's where why do you care about wireless then if you're going that fucking far?
I don't know. Why does the PC need next to the TV?
If you're gonna go in the middle, just the receiver should be next to the computer. Then you can enjoy the wireless thing. He's doing a half wireless system, basically.
You wouldn't have to get up so much. You didn't have these things in the middle of the fucking room.
Yeah, he's like making a wireless system. It's a half wireless system. So it's wireless about halfway. We go wired halfway, and the second half is wireless. So really cool. Very cool.
So it is what it is. I had a little adapters, but it didn't work. It doesn't work right if you just use the adapters. You're supposed to use the entire cable.
Yeah, you could put those behind the computer, actually.
Basically, the way the cables are going, if they go to the bottom left, those are going across the room to my capture streaming PC.
Got it.
And then the ones going to the right, one of them is for my joystick, the Victrix, which is right here.
Victrix? Well, I'm going to show you this for some reason. I'm going to show you this for some reason.
Wow. The
cool.
doesn't pick it up.
Oh, yes.
Holy crap, look.
I love the green screen.
Oh, well, yes. Thank you.
Uses to pick it up.
Very useful.
You're starting to see why a real green screen works a little bit better than this, but
So there's the
no?
Victrix joystick. There you go. Now you can see it.
Get
That's
fucked,
the
patrons.
Victrix joystick. Okay.
okay, that really got a good look at that one. Yep,
Oh,
I got it.
I understand now. That's what the cables are for. Got it.
And then the other one goes to my PS5 controller, but I
Okay.
don't plug that when I play the PS5. It's just that I have it plugged into charge between, gaming sessions. So that's the gaming PC setup. Okay, and there's nothing I can do about
Beautiful.
it. They have to be like that because
No,
those
they don't.
HDMI cables have to run across the floor. There's nowhere else to put them.
They have
Okay.
to.
That sounds like cope. That's a bad cope, bro. They have
the electrician who was in here the other week to install my ceiling fan said, "No, you have to do this. I don't see any other way that you could do this. You have to right now."
Remember, this is guys. I say people saying, "Why doesn't he redo the office?" When he first moved in, he set it up like this and said, "I'm going to remove everything later down the line." He never touched a thing. Never ever.
Yeah.
It's always been like this.
Let me ask you:
Yeah, go ahead.
Go on. I'm
hearing
Are
you.
you the kind of person that likes to change your furniture around every so often? I believe it changes as good as the rest, and I like to kind of flip the script a little bit every now and then.
I do
so this
not.
would drive me insane.
Living room style, yes. I love a good change every once in a while, right? You flip the couch where the chairs are, it's a whole new world out there. I do like
exactly.
that. But with computer shit, I find once I do that, and it's hard to get it back exactly how you like it. So once I get my office set up how I like it, I'm not touching shit.
I think that's fine for the office. The office could stay one way, but you gotta do something. You gotta do something in here.
Freshen it up.
If I had them against the wall, I would have to have like 30, 40-foot cables. This way I can have 15-footers.
Okay.
So, it is what it is. Is it a tripping hazard? Yes, it is. But I have to be careful not to trip on it. Okay?
Okay. Oh,
Up
great.
next, we have
That's gonna help.
Pantone.
Oh my God. I didn't know we're getting this. Pantone. This is a big upgrade. This is thanks to your donations, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, my tummy is going to be upgraded to full instead of empty. So this will be delicious. And look at my slipper here, too.
If we could zoom in, I'll see if we can see any ants down there. Look close.
I just threw that in there because we just bought this yesterday when we had our day off. It's holiday bread made in Italy. It's actually authentic Italian product.
Shipped here straight from Italy, from the Foggia region, if I recall correctly.
From Italy, guys. Yeah, on a paper plate, too. This is literally from Italy, right?
A bread made in Italy. It's actually authentic Italian product.
This picture
It's been
didn't show us.
Because he wants to flex, I guess. I don't know. This is definitely not a part of any office I've seen, but
Tradition
all
of mine
right.
since I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
So what it is this giant fluffy loaf of bread, but it's also soft and chewy. It smells amazing. It's sweet. It's tasty, and it has candied orange and cranberries inside.
Oh,
Yes,
I'm
I-
not a Pantone person. I mean, I know it probably sounds fine, but I've never picked one up myself. I'm not Italian
Sounds like-
style.
It sounds like fruitcake to me, and I will pass on that. I will pass on that right away.
I wear slippers. That is correct. I wear
Stay
slippers
away from
indoors.
fruitcakes.
So that
That's
was just in
Snood's,
there, okay?
Snood's advice.
That's
The next
my
picture.
advice for
So
all
this
this.
Okay.
Oh my great
Now this
good
one
lord.
this one I haven't seen. This is my first viewing of this one. Okay,
Okay,
so let's
thoughts?
talk about what we got here. So we got a dual monitor setup, but different heights, which is a choice, right?
Yeah, that's how you separate things psychologically. You know that. You know.
Okay. Then we have some tissues, which is okay. I mean, he does have post-nasal drip, guys.
Yes,
Keep
thank
that
you.
in
What's wrong
mind.
with keeping a little box of tissues near the computer? Come on, we all got to blow our nose sometime, right?
So then we have under there. I believe that's the router and our printer.
I think that's
Again,
another
what do you think?
uninterruptible power supply, is it not?
Is it? That's a weird.
I think so, because the router's
Okay.
downstairs, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. It is. But what is he? Oh yeah. Okay, wait. Hold on. This is 331. this right here is
Yep.
his internet setup for this, right? It's going to the wall, this thing right here.
Yeah, so that's the
This
patch.
guy.
That's the patch board right there.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Okay, so there we go.
But
That's that.
Actually, sorry, there's power. Those are power cables coming from there.
Oh, what is that then? I thought that was it.
No,
Like, I
that's
thought-
got to be. Those got to be Ethernet. That's got to be Ethernet. I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm dented.
So-
Never mind.
This
But
is
that's
my-
that's the other uninterruptible power supply.
Okay, gotcha. So we have the printer on the bottom. There's a lot of wires here that you can't say have to be there, Philip, because some of them I could easily reroute behind the computer, right? Even this corner.
Well,
How do we explain these away?
Those are load bearing cables. You know, you kind of keep those
Oh.
underneath the computer, so you get a nice little bit of airflow under there. Right?
Oh, I see. Yep, you're right. The router is between the monitors. Definitely an important thing to have between the
yes.
monitors.
Yes, very normal. I need to be able to monitor the router as I'm working, right? Just make sure nothing's going out.
Then we have our is those the Turtle Beach over there on the right with our headphones and a headphone stand. Nice.
On top, dude, headphones on top of like an aux out speaker is giving me a brain headache right now. I just need to swap between the speakers and my headset, I guess. Look how many papers are in this desk.
The paper's out of control. And let's see what he says about how's he going to explain how messy this is, or does he think this is not messy, which he might say. Let's hear.
Actual PC desk now. Okay, just so you know, this is way better than the old setup. The old setup was way worse than this. Okay?
That's how we cope with this. The old one was
yes.
way worse. This one's way better, guys. So
What way? In what way?
it was way messier than this. You are coping.
So what you're seeing is that is the new
Is
capture.
the PC sitting on a piece of cardboard?
Oh
Is
my
that like
God,
a
you're right.
cardboard
You're
box with the
right.
top- Oh my God, man.
It's just sitting on a piece of something. It's not like uniform at all. It's like a cut piece of cardboard.
And he's got like the chair, like the rug protector right next to it too. So he can just slide that under the desk, which is supposed to be under as well, not just the chair, dumb fuck. And you can put the computer on top of that too.
But yes, Mr. Matt says Indian call center scammers have nicer setups than this.
Well,
they also
they got to work. They got a job to do, right? They can't be uncomfortable. Right?
they know how to use their equipment too. Oh, here's our look at you guys are felted here. You guys are felted.
Uh-oh.
See the RGBs of the capture card on top of the PC?
Ooh, that's like a
Suck
nice
it,
icy
trolls.
blue. Wow, fuck, I'm felted.
You guys can't see that though when I stream, so
And streaming PC. On top of that is the Live Gamer Ultra 2.1 capture device.
yep.
Okay, so that's what's sitting on top of the PC itself. All right.
Okay.
Then next to it is the other uninterrupted power supply into which all of this stuff is plugged in.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
So we got, keyboard and mouse, printer, speakers,
Printer.
several external hard drives, one of which was the hard drive I was using to transfer the files from one
Where
PC
do
to
you
the
see
other.
the external hard
The other
drives, by the
external
way?
hard drives are the ancient ones on which my old
I
files
guess
are on
next
for
to
the
the
DSP
speaker?
Throwback channel. I have two monitors, but
Maybe
I'm no
that's one,
longer
yeah.
using two monitors anymore.
Why?
Oh,
I
good.
only use one. I've got
In the
it all
garage,
only
in
on
the
the one, and I
garage.
Oh, you know why he doesn't use it, by the way? It's not for the reason you think. It's because some things open where he doesn't want them to open in the other situation. Let's see if he says it now. He literally said that. It's one monitor is better because things open where you expect them to open.
Ah, yes, that
Like
that old problem. Oh, I hate that. Oh,
Like
man.
you can't choose where things open, you know?
No, what are you
I
kidding?
like it that way now.
Come on, man.
You know,
It's a
two
computer.
monitors was great back when I was doing constant video editing,
Uh-huh.
but I don't do that anymore. So I really don't need the two monitors. So I basically just have a backup monitor at this point.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just for show. For
And
the
yeah, this
visitors.
is the desk where I do all my important busy work and pay bills and do all that kind of crap.
My
Uh-huh.
So,
important
there you go.
busy work is
Okay.
the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
My important busy work, you
This is my
know.
very important busy work, Bobby. Like that's like literally something you'd tell a child like while they're like scribbling on some paper or something, right?
Oh,
That's your
yes.
important busy work.
That's what you tell like a kid, like, Mommy, can you play with me? No, I'm doing my important busy work, son. And then he buys it though, you know what I mean? He's like, oh yeah, okay,
right.
I got it. So he's waiting for a chance to grow up so he could say that same line to not his own kids, of course, but somebody.
Well, all the kids that are in his chat, I guess.
yeah, like people like Lucky Gremlin.
Work and
Uh-huh.
pay bills and do all that kind of crap. So there you go. Okay. This is looking at my actual
Okay,
set.
I do have to pause for a second here because I want to show you this. Josh's what's his name? Josh. I always forget his. Yeah, Poems Josh. He get a great comparison of this image right here, which is definitely true, by the way. So hold on, let me get a good picture for it. If I guarantee, guys, that this is going to change because of Poems Josh. Okay.
I have a feeling you're right.
Okay, so got out of here. This one. Okay, so look, once you see this, you can't unsee it. All right. So watch. I'm gonna make it easier to see.
Just fade into the opacity. Fade the opacity.
Yeah. Here we go. Watch this. Watch this.
Whoa! What the? That okay. Anybody else who sort of had the reputation of being like an insane narcissist like Phil might think, you know what? That's actually fucking funny. Like, I'm gonna just make it so that it looks like me. And then I'm gonna wear the Sonic helmet hat and see if anybody notices.
Oh my god, he already changed it, Jatu?
No way.
Oh no, he said he changed it when someone called in the wrong place. Yeah, he's done that twice actually. Yeah.
He did that like because he watched fucking WPIG and saw that you and I were making fun of him about it because he changed it that night. Like he literally changed it.
And then he changed it one more time when one of them wasn't Steve said it wasn't like even on both sides, and then he got changed again. So he's actually changed it twice based on troll feedback. But this one, I think, is going to be embarrassment feedback, and he's going to change it. Well, just wait.
I put it the black ones instead, and it happens to be in the exact spot where his goatee is.
Yep.
Right?
Big up Oscaros says, Attack on Titan pools fund contribution. Thank you so much, Oscaros. Chew will appreciate the Attack on Titan funds contribution.
2 frame and the decorations and the lamp, and on the right, you see the other Christmas decorations.
Okay, look. By the way, look what's going on this side, too. Look to the right. Look at that trail of wires on the right.
Now that is not a tripping hazard unless I need to go to the closet very often.
So this is separate. Or is this all coming from that nest, the opening nest? See, so here's the nest. Are those wires coming from that, too?
Those are coming from the computer setup, because that's where they get the power from, right?
Oh, my God.
On the side there. But outside of that, that's my setup. Okay.
All right.
And awesome.
And then this is what it looks like if you were sitting here looking at the office, basically. Okay.
I've just quickly sent you an artist rendition for myself here.
Oh, okay. Let me see this. Okay. Oh, wow. This really helps the whole feeling of it be understood.
The way the chair kind of blends into the goatee a little bit, right? Like
you guys, minds are going to be blown here. Check this out.
Look at that.
This really tells the tale. I'll tweet that out and I'll pretend I did it.
Yes.
No one will know.
Why should today be different than any other day, right?
No one will know. Big ups.
One of me is my microphone, and then you've got my wireless mouse keyboard, another wireless mouse to power the capture streaming setup. We've got the laptop, you can see the Stream Deck. It's right behind the microphone. It's kind of peeking out. And then that's red box is the Scarlett 2i, I think it's called, device from Focusrite. That's what allows this microphone to work on a PC.
Look how many mouses we're working with here.
And then you can see that's the camera. That's
you don't know what to fucking grab. Look, I don't know what to grab either.
Looking at. I swear. Okay, when I was watching this on Sunday, I was looking at like the light fixture that they're thinking that it was one of his monitors that had turned towards to face the PC, right? But it's not. It's the light, and it's there's so much shit in this office that does not need to be there. That's a third chair over there, by the way. There are 3 chairs in this office. There's the red chair.
Yeah, co-op could come back. Please.
Oh, good point.
By the way, the blackout curtains, good point, Aid Robertson. The blackout curtains are not blacking out shit.
What the? Huh?
What's the point of them? What?
Trapping heat back there and microwaving Jasper whenever he gets in there.
Is that a wrist rest, by the way, in front of that white mouse?
It appears to be, yes. It does appear to be.
Brother, we were worried about wrist rest. We got 18 mice up there. Come on.
By the way, how am I supposed to play first FPS games? I don't have a desk in front of me. He clearly has a desk with a mouse and keyboard. How about you just move the third mouse off your desk and you move the laptop off your desk for just a second? Then you can play FPSs with a mouse and keyboard. You won't have to worry about lag.
What he wants to say is he doesn't have a desk with any space on it, because that's for sure. Why does some of the foam soundproofing look reddish? I think it started like that, didn't it? Or was it all black? I think it was that.
It was, yes.
So that was his big purchase when he first moved into the house. Those have been there a long time. That's the old style stuff.
How much
My
does it bother
webcam?
you that like they don't like they're not even, right? Like I can like look at the square there on the side. Like that is not, you can see that one side is like angled down and the other side it's not a perfect square. Fuck, that's annoying. Holy shit.
Sitting in front of the new light box. See that? So the webcam sits there,
Yeah.
and then the light box is right behind it, coming at me. Now you can see, look at the wire on the ground. See that? That's the 3 HDMI cables going across.
Yeah, see, that's the one that kind of looks fine. But you're still going to trip on that, especially if you start drinking, man.
The floor from one PC to the other,
Relax. Okay.
or to the TV, or to the
Okay.
PS5, whichever you
Gotcha.
want to call it. And you can see that's now where the PC is on my left-hand side. That's the desk. That's my other chair. And by the way, the one thing that's not there anymore, and this is kind of neat.
Yeah, what is
See
it?
that lamp in the
Yeah,
background?
a
I
lamp.
got rid of it this morning because I don't need it anymore.
No.
I have
All right, so
a
this
fan-
picture's already out of date. Appreciate that.
So what do you mean by get rid of? I hope it's not just throw into a garage and forget about it, right?
that has a ceiling light. So I don't need that lamp anymore. So I brought it out to the garage.
Oh, no.
One of the cool things.
Dude, look how much that
No.
improves when the ceiling fan is on versus when it's off. Look at that.
Check this
Holy-
out. You are
Not
felted.
that lamp anymore.
Oh
so
my
I brought it
God,
out to the garage.
Oh, put it back on.
By the way, he said it's kind of neat. You're right, Instamat. He said that was kind of neat.
That is
What's
kind
kinda-
of neat.
That
Light?
like, what the fuck's kind of neat?
One of the cool things that I found that I totally forgot about this.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah,
What?
please.
All right.
I had a collection of actual badges and lanyards
Okay.
from various different events that I had attended over a decade ago.
Oh my God.
So what I have here,
Oh, look at this editing style, Phil. You saw that?
Oh,
You know
oh
what
my
he did there?
goodness.
Transitions.
Wait, that's a Phil edit? Jesus
That's a Phil
Christ.
edit. Yes, he's got new DaVinci Resolve software. you are
you got
felted.
DaVinci. You got DaVinci Resolve.
That's what I use too. I know
too?
exactly what he did there. He did a smooth cut transition. Nice.
Ooh.
all the lanyards and badges from the game events that I attended back in the day when I lived in Connecticut and was still attending game events. Okay.
All tangled up like a rat's nest. Thank you.
Why'd you stop attending the gaming
Huh, yeah.
events? I wonder. It's really interesting.
What we can do is take
Oh my God, that picture, Jesus Christ, that just popped up at the
Look at
bottom
some of
right there. I
these.
hate that.
What's wrong with that?
It's not,
Let's
something
see
about the
here.
shape of his
We
head is
got-
very odd to me.
New York Comic Con,
Philip, can you read or?
October 10th.
Only
What
if I
year
angle my
is
body
this
180
being called?
degrees
20
from the thing.
Oh!
Whoa!
Look at that edit style, Phil. And I know what he fucked up this one too because he did the transition one way, but he did additive dissolve, but he didn't have enough spare,
October
so it flashes white.
10th.
Ah,
what
yes.
year is
See,
this
watch.
being
Right?
called?
See?
20.
He didn't have enough spare video to clip it, and then it goes to white. It's the dented edit, I believe.
Very smart. Why,
I mean, maybe-
why did this edit even happen?
Because he put his glasses on. Dumb fuck.
Well, but
you are
but
felted.
can't we just watch that though?
No, please. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a flashbang edit. Maybe he did it on purpose.
Oh,
that's
yes.
the white flash dissolve. And that means it was intentional? Wow. All right. Okay, here we go. Here it comes again. Ready?
What year is
Flashbang,
this
go!
being called 2011.
FBI, open
Finally, I
up!
can read it. Yeah, this is New York Comic Con from 2011.
Okay.
So it's got The Walking Dead back when The Walking Dead was hot.
This is where I met Air Raid Lord's father. That was a great time talking to him.
Ooh, very good time.
I believe that was it. Watch Doomer Ziggy say that wasn't it. I think that was
Yeah.
it.
New York Comic Con. Oh, 2010. This is the year before.
Ooh.
So this is Star Wars Deceived. I don't even know what that is. Ever heard of Star Wars Deceived? Oh, Old Republic Deceived.
Nope.
It's not focusing.
Move on.
Oh my
Focusing
God,
on my
that's
face
the
for some
edit?
reason.
We're
It'll block
going
my
nuts
face.
on the edited content today.
Dude, relax.
Holy fuck.
What is this? We're Mr. Beast style edits here, going so fast. Got to keep the attention. We just went super
Yeah.
fast into that one.
Republic
Ready?
Deceived. It's not focusing. It's focusing on my face for some
FBI,
reason.
open
What if
up.
I block my face? Now
See,
it's still
look,
won't
you-
We're
focus.
not editing it.
Oh, there we
We're
go.
not editing this part out. We're not
Oh, yeah.
editing this part where he tries to
No.
figure out how to get it to focus.
No, this is very important. Doomer Ziggy, I think you're right. It was the Connecticut some bullshit, right? Oh, Air Raid Lord gets ignored by DSP at this event. Okay.
Ah,
You could go,
yes.
oh, come on. You go to Comic
Just
Con.
keep this in. This is important.
Well, you can see it. What it focused for like a quarter. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
You go to Comic-Con and you can play Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's actually where I very first played Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I went to Comic-Con.
That's where I very first played.
And a whole bunch of players from like New York City were there playing it.
Name them.
The Kineticon
2011
badge. Wow, doesn't that look great?
What?
Video
What's wrong
that-
with it?
Oh, look, it's the dented Darkside Phil signature.
Oh yeah.
He did the boxy writing thing.
He
There
got
we go.
he got the inspiration from the S from 1940s era Germany, if you know what I mean.
Oh, interesting.
Video that we made
Interesting
when I
theory.
went to Kineticon. We had opened up a random bag of stuff that you pay like $5-10 for, and it's all random stuff inside.
Yeah, I
And
gotta buy
here
it. Gotta buy
is
it,
the
right?
actual button. There was a K-pop
oh,
button. I don't know
okay.
who this is supposed to
Whoa.
be, but it's some K-pop star or something.
Yeah,
And
it's
so
probably
that's
supposed to be that K-pop star, actually.
the button of
Oh,
this.
not
that's
a risk.
that K-stop part. Okay.
It's not a riddle.
And I still have the button.
Yeah,
Here we
who
have.
is
Oh, wow,
this?
this is a fighting game tournament. Final round 2011.
Okay.
This very well might have been the last fighting game tournament that I ever attended. That was really like a full-on FGC fighting game tournament. I think it was actually. Because this is the one
there we
I
go.
told you guys the story.
Andrew Gold, were you
So
in
what
Atlanta in March 2011?
Ooh.
Maybe you had a bit of a rendezvous with Sir Burnell, any
I
chance?
should go on SRK and find out about this one.
So what happened at this
Absolutely.
one was it was Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and the week before, I actually somehow, don't ask me how, I pinched a nerve in my neck so bad that I lost all feeling in my right thumb. I couldn't feel the finger at all. I could move it and use it, but I couldn't feel it. And I had shooting pain going through my shoulder all the way down my arm into the thumb. So I
Oh my
couldn't play
God.
fighting games. Like I tried to play, I couldn't
sorry.
tell if I was
When
hitting
you're
the button or
playing
not.
fighting
'cause
games,
I couldn't
you're
feel
on
my
a fight
finger.
stick,
And then
and
all
you're
of a
not
sudden I get shooting pain.
pushing
I'm
buttons
like,
with your thumb, are you?
You'd
Think about how you
but
control a fight stick.
I think this sounds like a lot of coke because he knew he wasn't going to do well, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
sounds like some
it makes
sounds like
sense.
some pizza diarrhea excuse to me.
Yep. I just knew right before the event. Don't ask me how it happened. Don't ask me, okay? I have no proof of this. I have no clue, but it really made sure I couldn't play well. Right.
Never in my life have I heard of a shooting pain all the way to my thumb.
Final
Like
round.
I get that could be a thing, but
Yeah.
that's like very specific.
See if I can
I
find
can't
any
feel my
videos.
thumb anymore, guys.
might have
I can't
been.
play video
Oh.
games.
Would you like to see the first, get some gameplay footage of this?
Yes, please.
That's
Yes,
online.
please.
It's not very interesting, I'm sure, but here we go. First,
I bet you it is.
final round 2011. This is DSP versus Thirsty Crow.
Ooh.
It's
Remember,
me,
he
Thirsty
has
Crow.
he has shooting pain going right now.
Okay, so do not judge him. See if he complains and see if he says anything about it. Okay, you can see the thumb is causing issues right now. Yep.
Are we starting the game? Looks like the other person's not even playing. Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Here we go. Finally starting now.
Do you know that M. Bison was called Vega in Japan?
Yes, I did.
There you go. There you go. And Doki Doki Panic, something, something, something. Right?
Birdo.
Mew in Pokemon Yellow.
All right. DSP, you rocked it today. Congrats on getting in the top 8. Looking forward to your final matches on Sunday. There we go. So we got in the top 8. You felt it, everybody. There we go. Let's see if he says how he did. Then we can find the later matches.
The last fighting game tournament that I ever attended that was really like a full-on FGC fighting game tournament. I think it was actually. Because this is the one, I've told you guys the story. So what happened at this one was it was Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and the week before, I actually somehow, don't ask me how, I pinched a nerve in my neck so bad that I lost all feeling in my right thumb. I couldn't feel the finger at all. I could move it and use it, but I couldn't feel it. And I had shooting pain going through my shoulder all the way down my arm into the thumb.
Oh, my God.
So I couldn't play fighting games.
But you
Like
did.
I tried to play, I
How?
couldn't tell
What
if
do you
I
use
was
your
hitting the
thumb
button or not
for?
because I couldn't feel my finger. And then
What
all of a
does
sudden I
that
get shooting
mean?
pain. I'm like, So I ended up, this is the tournament I went.
That's how it works.
And I just forfeit. I played like one match and I couldn't play it. And I said, I forfeit. I can't play anymore. And I went back.
Oh, wow. So Doomer Ziggy, yeah. It all happened while it happened while there. He made a video about it. All right, well, maybe that's a good deep dive for this week. I don't
Okay.
get it because Doomer Ziggy, you said that. Look at this: Jason Cole versus DSP, final round 2011 held in Atlanta, Georgia, And that's literally, we just watched it. So did he forfeit or did he play it? Because there's a video.
Yeah,
of him playing it.
I don't see anything about shooting pain or numb thumb in there.
He lost this one though. Well, what the fuck's going on? Like he lost this.
All right, this is Jason Cole against DSP. Cole on the left, DSP on the right.
That guy. It's a legend. All right, so DSP gets wrecked here. Oh, he said Marvel's Capcom though. So there's a different Atlanta tournament that was for Marvel's Capcom. I'm confused. It's history. All right, so he got wrecked there. And let's see if there's any complaints coming. Round 3. DSP is apparently DJ. Look at this. Who's going to win this one?
Oh, God, that numb thumb is coming through. Come on.
Oh, no.
Don't jump in on them, Philip. Come on.
Oh, no, the thumb.
Yeah. I'm really hoping for a glance at DSP swaying hard in the reflection of the...
So, so now I'm even more confused. So, he got beat and made that shit up in a drunken vlog, I swear. So, yeah, it's specifically for one game? What?
Awesome.
Now I'm even more confused. All right, anyways. Well, who knows? Who knows the truth? I mean, this guy doesn't lie, though, so we could just trust him.
Back to my hotel room, and I just sat there recording YouTube videos. So I flew all the way out to Atlanta to be in my final fighting game tournament, and I didn't even play in it. I forfeit, and I just played video games in the hotel room and uploaded videos all weekend
all the way
instead.
out to Atlanta?
Well,
From Connecticut?
What did we just
That's like a 2-hour
watch?
flight, isn't it?
This is
Like,
MagFest.
What the fuck did I just watch then? I really don't get this. You know what I mean? Like, what did we just watch? That was from Final Round 2011, held in Atlanta, Georgia. And he's playing Street Fighter. Like, all right, anyways.
You can find a ton of videos.
I'm not trying to get in
of
mind
me
of DSP.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get up with it. Yeah.
and John Rambo, and I believe it was both Howard and the guys from Respect the Pact and OJ. I don't remember if OJ came to that one, but MagFest in, I think, Virginia. And I was a dealer at MagFest.
I was a
It was
dealer.
early, I think it was early 2012, was it? I think it was early 2012.
I'm kicking major ass.
We had too many games. 2012. I was supposed to go in 2011, but there was such a giant traffic jam that we showed up super late. But I ended up actually being there on time in 2012 as a guest. And I had a ballroom full of people, and people were coming to get stuff autographed. I was one of the featured guests. I was sitting right next to the Angry Video Game Nerd. The last.
That's not true. Where did that happen?
Yeah, we showed up super late, but I ended up actually being there on time in 2012 as a guest, and I had a ballroom full of people, and people were coming to get stuff autographed.
Full of people.
Oh my God! Look at this, dude. People were asking for my autograph. If you can believe it. All right. Well, let's see what the ballroom looks like because I don't like liars. So this is MagFest 2012.
Bella the ball. The whole ballroom of people there waiting for me.
All right. So he was sitting right next to the Angry Video Game Nerd. You heard that part too, right? I'm not sure where that happened.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't forget that kind of thing, right? And also, you wouldn't want to make something like that up if it was easily disprovable, right? Obviously.
So
right? Obviously.
Okay, so here's his panel. This is the panel where they show at the end, I think.
Okay.
And here is we get some Air Raid Lore content here. You guys love this.
Love that for us. Where's the Angry Video Game Nerd? That's John Rambo.
Whoa, what?
Look, what are you doing?
Air Raid Lore cucking out here. Listen, I've been friends with you guys for so long. I've known you guys. Listen.
I'd like to say it's been a great privilege of mine to be good friends with you guys. I've known you guys for
Jesus.
And my question is for John, actually.
That question is for John, actually, Philip.
Yeah, Phil, can you hand the mic over to the Rambeezy, please?
Excuse me,
Howard, try not to laugh. Howard, try not to laugh at that.
I know. Look. You're right.
People.
Look how pissed he is. Watch.
My question is for John, actually. How would the hat become a personal image of yours? I know.
Oh my God, Rambo's having. I mean, Howard's having the time of his life right there, dude.
So I just want to know personally.
Okay, dumb question. All right, let's go to where they show this is. Okay, so real quick, let's want to make sure we hear how Philip described it. Hold on, let's go. Oh, not Machu Picchu. Get out of here, Machu Picchu. Here we go.
Draft. I was one of the featured as a guest, and I had a ballroom full of people, and people were coming to get stuff autographed. I was one of the featured guests.
Okay, ballroom full of people.
Thanks a lot, everyone, for coming, and have fun.
All right, have fun. Oh, whoa, hold on.
Oh, I know.
No,
If anyone wants to win the cosplay competition, at least if Snoot is a judge when we get to Detractor Con.
and I'm judging the cosplay contest. There's no question about that.
So there's a good idea for any female style detractors out there, right there. You could
Keep that
be
in mind, right in the back of your
guest number 12 with the flower dress.
Thank you very much. Now they must have rushed out of this ballroom real fast because I see a lot of empty chairs. And they're just.
It's totally
just
filled.
kinda,
I was like, all right, what do we do next?
Okay. When's the next panel start? Oh, not for another 20 minutes. I don't really want to sit in here.
When does Angry Video Game Nerd start?
I was sitting right next to the Angry Video Game Nerd.
Wow, where did that happen? Doomer Ziggy, I need you to tell me when that happened. He sat right next to Angry Video Game Nerd. Where? When? Because his panel was filled.
The last. This is literally the last event I ever attended, which is sad because you would think it should be a good memory, which it was. It was a good event, but the last event I ever attended in person was Screw Attack Gaming Convention 2013.
Who was at that though? The rat was that one, wasn't it?
The first domino.
I was a VIP featured guest. I had a panel. I had a vendor booth where we were
It's easy to call yourself a VIP guest, but keep in mind, everybody, at all of these conventions, he was the one that had to reach out and get a spot. So I know that still a lot of people get guests on conventions like that and say, I have a panel I want to do and all that stuff. It's true, but it's a little bit disingenuous when the other ones, as for example, Angry Video Game Nerd, they reach out to him and he is actually a VIP guest. You know what I mean? But anyways, moving forward positively.
selling.
He's really trying to build it up like he was the reason these conventions happened in the first place, Yeah,
as you can see, it says VIP on the badge. Therefore, now everyone did get this badge, yes, but they took me aside and told me that I was actually a VIP, and the rest was just for show for the others.
Yeah,
and I was a VIP featured guest. I had a panel. I had a vendor booth where we were selling stuff. And,
there's footage of this event, Fun Young. There definitely is.
Showing off Project 7 and all of that. And I actually was in the finals of the Iron Man of Gaming tournament. I actually won the Street Fighter 4 tournament they had there. I did really well in NBA Jam. The only game I didn't do well in, I think I fucked up Tetris. But everything else I did really well in. And I was even on stage in the, at that point, HD remake of DuckTales on the NES, and I was playing that in the finals.
How'd that go? Well, good God, robust ending there.
This is excellent editing. Not
That's
the
the
time. That's
What's this?
never skip leg day, boys.
Never skip it, boys. You are Felton. Wait, where's he? Look at that. Look at his robust calves.
Is lumbering, trundling around the stage like that.
Remember, he said his friends, when they saw his calves, said, "Oh my God, look at those calves."
Oh,
That's
you're
what
like a
they
monster
said.
of some kind. You're intimidating me with your calves.
This is what the calves really look like. That's the closing ceremonies, though. I know there's some where he's actually gets called up.
Yeah, and Leanna's in the back going like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Oh, sweetie, last place. Sorry, sweetie."
Here we go. Yeah, let's get what
Best freaking party in the world.
Yeah. There we go.
Let's see him get up. Okay, here I go. What is wrong? Dude, whoa. What is wrong with his upper body? Dude, his head is like a full foot ahead of his feet. The back of your head is supposed to align with your heels, is it not? Like,
Okay, he's got some calf action here. I'll give him credit for that. Look at the left
rippling
one.
right there. That is rippling.
But
He's looking
when
at
he walks
Leanna.
normally, it looks normal. I don't know.
Nah. Okay.
He just looks like an abnormal human being, doesn't he?
Let's do the
He does the fist
power
salute.
salute there. Okay. They're stuttering Craig. He's not sure what to do about this.
Camp counselor build.
Yes.
Well, come on.
Yeah, is he walking on his toes here? Hold on. Can we see if he's walking on his toes? Nope. That foot is flat on the ground.
There we go. But anyways, that's how Philip became best friends with Studying Craig and would later do an interview because they knew each other from this very moment. There you go. So that is it.
Though Craig did not remember. Craig
Craig did not remember hanging out. Philip did say they hung out. Craig said, I don't remember that, but there we go.
He was like, what? Why do you remember that? Why do you remember that?
So just to show you let's see how the fans are taken to this clip. Not this. Let's see how the fans are taken to this clip. They got to be thinking positively, right? Well, let's scroll down. We have one comment.
Only one? Okay.
And disaster. Oh, come on now, guys. Please be a little more positive on that one.
Oh, please.
I want to check how the choose the game, right? We got to scroll down 18,000 times to find it, though. Where's that one where he says, like, oh, look at this poll.
What game are you most looking forward to see me play this week?
Looking forward. Are you most looking forward seeing to this week?
Oh my god! The gin was hitting. What game are you most looking forward seeing to this week? Wow, my mind kind of made it normal automatically, but I didn't even realize it. You can never do that with Philip. You got to read it as it's written.
That's like he's like your Jade, right? You just unpuzzle the shit that he's writing right on the spot.
What game are you most looking forward seeing to this week?
Definitely. Oh, let's vote. I'm most looking forward to MS Flight Simulator. Oh shoot, I lost. I'm in the lowest. Anyway, all right. What was the one he said? Choose the games. Oh, here we go. It's finally time. We saw him write all this shit out. Let's see how the comments are rocking and rolling here. So, where's my Stellar Blade bros out? Play Job Simulator. Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade.
That's very funny.
Can you play Stellar Blade King? Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade. I nominate Rage Quit Simulator. I haven't played that one.
Oh, that sounds good though.
Subnautica Sub-Zero. It must be.
Ooh, shout out Patapon. I'd play Patapon. That's an awesome game.
I don't know that. Mario Luigi Brothership. Oh, that's a great choice.
Oh, great.
Yeah. No one's talking about this game. No one's even asking for it. Okay, as you can see. So, whatever.
I'm pretty sure he's banned me from commenting because I definitely put Stellar Blade up there too, and I don't see my name anywhere here.
There's a lot of Stellar Blades at the end too, so don't worry. Let's do it. Can you sort by top rated, top comments, which he won't. 51. It's all Stellar Blade. So your top 10 are Stellar Blade, but I don't know. He's gonna because that happened. Now he's gonna not do Stellar Blade. You know, fucking that. Pendleton says, "Why don't you just send up a tip? It's quicker." Any cost on that?
No, none come to mind.
I forgot to say, by the way, guys, there is a new system. Thanks to your contributions to keeping the streak alive, I have a new system today, and the system is, this has been talked about a lot. I saw it on ESPN, on Sky Sports, on TSN. Everyone's talking about the Temple coin game we play, where it says "Welcome, what's up, Jade, and what's up, Game Boy." Well, we changed it. I know it's been taken over the Twitterverse here. Now, what we're going to do, it's a 4-part quest we are going to take ourselves on. Whenever he says, "What's up, someone," that counts as one piece of the puzzle. We need to get 4 pieces of the puzzle to enter the temple. Okay, so it's got to be "What's up, whoever the fuck." Okay, "What's up, everyone" does not count. "What's up, Jade" does count. All right, and it is very hype. It's hyper than the other one, but again, we can't get it unless "What's up" is said 4 times. We can do nothing. We're just passive here, and we shall see if it will come up. This time, we're trying to assemble the shrine of the Silver Monkey.
What does that? What do we get from that when we assemble the Silver Monkey?
There's a song. The song is played, and also some dancing.
Let's go. Okay, now we're fucking talking.
That's basically it.
I am hype.
But it's very hype. It'll be very cool. We'll see if we get there today. We need 4 "What's up" someones, though. Okay, no cheating. No cheating at all. Cannot accept cheaters. But anyways, that'll do it. DSP just said, using the restroom and then we'll start. Finally done with setup. BRB. It is now 2:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11:35 p.m. his time. Great.
Finally done with setup. Clicking the button that says go stream.
Yes, very cool. Let's see who's going on in chat. We have a Nightbot 3-time streak there. Pretty good. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Anything else worth noticing? Sup, my ooses. There we go. That's it. All right, let's get our kick viewers up.
Okay,
And we'll be ready
sounds
to
good.
get our right there. Oh, come on. Don't do this,
boy,
cat. Fix it up.
Disaster.
Snoot, thoughts on Tim Hortons? What's the deal with Tim Hortons these days? Come on, let everyone
They've fallen
know.
off. They've fallen off as of late. McDonald's bought their coffee supplier and hasn't been the same since. Now they're trying to do all kinds of crazy shit. Flatbread, like pizzas for breakfast and shit. It's just nonsense. It's just nonsense.
Love it. You love it.
I do love it. I do love the vanilla dip donut and the apple fritter. What's your favorite donut?
Vanilla dip donut. What does that mean?
Oh, yes. That's just a regular plain donut, but they dip it in like a little vanilla icing. So it's just got the sprinkles and icing on top. Mama.
Okay, yeah, donuts, it depends on feeling, honestly, because I think Krispy Kreme has kind of mastered the craft of the not plain, I should say, but the glazed donut. I think Krispy Kreme has cornered the market on that one.
That's
but
really good.
If you feel like you want to go nuts, right, if you're going out there, I love a simple glazed chalk. Right?
Ooh.
Chocolate on the top, glazed. I'm down.
I tend to avoid chocolate stuff. I don't like chocolate too much, to be honest with you. I like
I'm
a little bit.
chocoholic. Come on, I'm chocoholic
okay.
like Philip. Can't get away from it. But I'm not afraid of all donuts are in play for me. But I love a bear claw. I love a Boston cream. Apple fritter, get out of here.
No apple fritter?
No fruits, man.
Oh, no, but it's got the cinnamon too. Come on. It's like a delicious apple pie, please.
Okay,
love me an apple fritter.
Listen, this is pretty simple. As someone that, when you're trying to not be fat, okay, guys, when you're trying to like eat something that's not good for you, you want to go all the way, okay? Don't get something that's like, well, apple fritter is not that bad. Go all the way if you're already cheating, right? And then you can get back on track.
I gotta walk the line.
Do that.
I gotta walk the line. I need plausible deniability, and I need talking to the doctor. I wish there's got to be some way that I can keep preserve my donut eating diet. Perhaps I'll mix in some fruit with this. Speaking of wasting time though, I made a huge mistake when I was at the post office today. I thought I was just going to get in and out real quick, right? There's this guy, so I'm in there.
That's what she said, by the way. But go ahead.
Yep. All right. Very good. I'm at I'm the next one to be helped, and in fact, I'm already at the desk, like sorting out my stuff to put in the box to be sent, right? And there's this dude behind me, and he is popping off, like he is getting pissed, and you can hear him like just like, oh fuck, man, this is fucking ridiculous, and he's like shouting over my head at the person because they're saying something that like the lock in my mailbox got changed or something like that. And I mean, clearly it didn't because they were just able to replace the key for him. But I said, sir, you just go ahead in front of me. You seem to be having a more difficult time today than I am. So, maybe this lady doesn't have to deal with you for too much longer. You just go right ahead of me, sir. This motherfucker took 15 minutes just repeating the same two things over and over again. Just, I don't think it's fair that my mailbox key got changed. I never lost my key. Don't change my key. My mailbox. I never lost my key. Guy clearly lost his key and just couldn't fucking get the key and open the mailbox anymore. And he was berating this the Canada Post is on strike. So it's like UPS is like the only thing that we have now. So they're swamped, obviously. And this poor girl
can you
at the
imagine?
desk is just like doing her best trying to get everybody's packages in. This guy's just wasting time. Oh yeah, I'm double parked up front, so I can't be here too long. And said he's unbelievable, man. Just the amount of entitlement that you see sometimes, especially around this time of year. I just want to kill myself. I hate that shit so fucking much.
The way I would handle customers like that is first thing is go to let's say he has a problem. There's always there's a back room in the bank and there's a computer there and you can kind of do everything there. I would always just say, okay, 1 second, I'll be right with you and do everything back there because then he can't bitch to anyone because no one's there. I'll be right back, sir. Be right with you, and then do everything in the back and then come out and say, all right, see ya.
But then he's doing the thing of he's like standing there in line, like turning and looking at everybody, being like, "You believe this? Oh
my god, that's the worst. That's the fucking worst. That's when you just hate your life when you got to deal with people like that.
Now being at the bank is cool because you got security there, right? And you can just say,
you can always say,
Let's get this problematic person out of the line, please. He's making people feel unsafe.
It keeps people in check at a bank because you kind of like, I don't know why people respect it more. It's like, all right, we can get the cops involved.
Because it's like, yeah, exactly. Because I'll call the cops right here, right now, and see you trying to break in, bitch. You want to try me again?
One person said like our bank like bought the name of a like an arena one time. And like somehow his account went negative, so he had late fees. He's like, maybe you guys need to stop spending money on arenas. I was like, all right, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Live your truth,
the
man.
problem.
You go off, brother.
Well, someone at the UPS store answered the phone, and they were like, no, you got to call the customer service because, like, yeah, it says UPS on the sign, but we're just the guys at the store. We don't do customer service. You got to call the real.
Oh, that's a
number.
Classic move. Classic move.
Mm-hmm.
I've broken
Classic
that.
Move.
Oh, you want to fix that? Oh, we don't do that here. Oh God, I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, you're looking for headquarters. Sorry, there's no. Yeah, our phone number is on the website, but you want the 800 number.
Yes. Not you don't want to call directly for this kind of stuff. Definitely not.
Do not call here again ever. Actually, it'll probably take you longer in the long run. Yeah.
I find $1 every time I use that line. Oh, this is unfortunately we cannot handle that, and you're not going to want to call here again.
Sir, we're just a branch. I apologize to you. So sorry.
I was a douchebag employee. Anyways, LR in the house. Let's get our skip juice rolling here. LR says this message is for OIC. You're supposedly in tech, and nowhere in the $50,000 your dented head has donated. You couldn't throw in a KVM switch for the king? Step it up. All right, LR is giving some advice to OIC. Snoo, does that mean anything to you? Just want to ask some people. Okay,
I mean, keyboard switch makes sense to me, and so does monitor switch and stuff like that. USB switch, very good products. But I would never donate anything like that to Phil.
Okay. Big up Mario Faker says he should ask T about shooting pains.
Well, presumably he didn't feel a thing, right? Depending on where you got shot.
Oh God, you guys are all toxic today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No comment for me. Not even commenting. Ikiro says he had the Bigfoot strut on that walk through the stage. There we go. I like that. I think that's accurate. That's lore accurate.
He does do the Bigfoot look back in that famous picture, right?
Oh, definitely. The look back is there. That is real.
Dude,
yeah, go ahead.
1 hour ago, DSP posted another poll, and this time it says, "What are you most looking forward to seeing this week?"
Oh, he fixed it?
No, it's just a new one with it spelled right.
Okay, there you go.
The proper order.
Someone told him he spelled it wrong. That means. Big Ups Grazing Poro says, like a sports baller, where was the coach to give him the thumb bike to keep his winning Salvano thumb warm? Bug nerve mechanics from Jin Swiss Brain. And I got to get to the bottom of this storyline here because he clearly played Street Fighter, at least at this tournament. You're telling me it hurt only for certain games? Come on, man. He's pretty ridiculous.
You only need your thumb for certain games, dude. Not Street Fighter, I guess.
Swaggy Davis Jr. in the house says, if his thumb was healed, Cat would be happy. No, what thumb? You know, that's what do you do with that thumb, Swaggy Davis Jr.?
That's very rude. I don't think Cat would ever let him do something like that.
You tell me what you do with that thumb. Come on.
Yeah.
NWO News says, badge should say washed up lying yapper loser. Well, that didn't fit on the badge. NWO News, big ups. Meth Bear says Phil hurt his thumb in failed sounding attempts.
Oh. I don't think I need to explain that to you, so I'm just going to move on.
We are so toxic today.
Yeah.
NWO News says, I want to believe that Phil's swaying is his deliberate attempt to thwart potential detractor snipers from outside his window, and the blackout curtains help conceal his exact position in the room. All right. Nerd Brew, you heard that. You got to make that happen. I can't get a visual.
No, he's moving too fast. He's like
Keep your sights on it. Keep your sights on him, soldier.
I can't. I'm getting motion sick.
Keep it. Breathe in. Hold it. Oh,
I need a diazepam. Like a Metal Gear Solid.
Anime Slayer says, not Marvel Rivals because attractive women. Well, maybe I need to play Marvel Rivals then. Sounds like
yeah, you do. Psylocke's looking good in that.
Big ups, Anime Slayer. Jericho TSK says, if he says, what's up, Jade, what's up, does it count as 2? Oh, now you're asking some questions, real questions. If we get more than 4, can we roll over to tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, no, you earn a point towards the next one, and then you save up enough of those points, and you get a free soda with your next tip goal.
Big ups, Erico. Jim Grimner says, Perry the Cuck in chat, expect an early 5 subs. You're probably right on that. We'll see. Right. Perry the Cuck is there. Bob Starsky says, ALT, when you're trying to not be fat, Cat. Confused when you're not when you're trying. Bob Starsky.
Don't know what that was.
I will let you know. My son sang a single word in Bob Starsky's next song, and it's meaningful.
Ooh,
So stay
that's
tuned for
hype.
that little Easter egg. My son heard me screaming it one afternoon, meaningful 1,000 different times, and then he came in and said it once too. So there we go.
Saying it like an angel, I'm sure.
Lachero in the house says chocolate donut with peanut butter inside. Ooh, Lachero, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. I'm
Get
down
out
with
of my face. I don't
peanut
want
butter and
that.
chocolate, match made in heaven. No one can argue that. No,
Everyone,
Understood.
Phil here,
Understood.
and today is a very great day because today is Indie Day. Yesterday we had Indies Day. Today we have Indie Day. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle all day long. Everyone's been anticipating this game. People have been saying, shockingly, it is like the best game from Microsoft Game Studios in ages. I'm excited to jump into it. Obviously, we've been waiting all week to play it, and today is the day. But in addition to that, I've got even more setup upgrades. I know, like every day I swear I come on here and I'm like, so we
Holy
got some new
shit.
stuff. We got some new stuff. You're
fucking
like,
money
every
have you
day?
spent?
What else can we buy?
It's ridiculous.
What can we
Yes,
possibly
it
buy at
continues.
this point?
So, more on that. We've got game news. We've got interesting schedule updates. I want to talk about the indie games I played yesterday. We've got a great show in store. So, sit back, relax, enjoy the holidays, because it's time for another awesome episode of the Level 1 podcast.
That was the whole
Awesome.
cold. I thought we already. Oh no, this was the cold open. I thought we already did that.
Nope.
Get ready for some meaningful
Monday,
Oh,
the
God.
9th of December, 2024. And to clarify,
Oh, please clarify.
yes, lots of people have already been playing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Reason being, they got review codes. And the game was actually available to play as of, like, I want to say, like, Friday.
Strike while
If
the iron's
either
hot.
you got a review code, or if you paid the insanely exorbitant price of, like, $80, $90 for the collector's edition that gives you, you know, a bunch of digital nothing. For me, I'm getting
Chance to play the game early as well. Okay, but
it
go
on
ahead.
Game Pass, therefore I wasn't going to rush and pay extra money to play it, which is why we're playing it today on Game Pass, and I'll be playing it all day long. I am very excited, excuse me, for that. Now, today, we have a bunch of new things yet again going on, and so I want to explain what's going on because people might be wondering, why did the podcast start so late again today?
Yes, it always
So,
does though.
now-
it was available on Game Pass Ultimate. There you go.
That I have my new capture streaming PC.
Day
And we have the
4
gaming
views.
PC, and we,
gotta
have
get
all
those
these
day
things
4
working,
views.
right? What I want to do
No,
is I want to
definitely.
get it like really refined and working with every single aspect of everything that I have. And as you know, I have a complex setup now. So a couple days ago, I got,
now.
Do you though? I have a complex setup. Yeah, when you set up like you do, it's definitely complex. I'll tell you that.
That's not a good thing. Don't say that. You should say I have a very streamlined and easy to do setup, right? Like everything's within arm's reach of my setup. So
I have a fucked
not
up
very
setup
complex.
right now. Honestly,
I
it's
got a-
very fucked up. Wow, DSP Gaming it just went offline on Kick. I have no idea why. We'll see what we get happens there.
got the Stream Deck working. And it's great.
Yeah, we just
I
lost
love the
the-
Stream
the-
Deck.
the Kick
It's allowing me to
numbers.
seamlessly go between all of my stuff to use, you know, green screen technology. By the way, I still don't understand. Oh wait, now I think I do understand. I was wondering why when I switch to these scenes, sometimes they move, and I think I know why.
Brilliant.
Because in different situations,
We'll figure it out
like
someday.
different scenes, they're not lined up. So I just have to find where this
Are
one
they different
is so I can
sizes,
fix
maybe?
it. I think it's all the way at the bottom. It is.
Dude,
I see what's
perfect.
going on here. So in order to avoid this from happening, what I would have to do is stretch it like this.
Oh, look at this gamer! Look at
And
this
now when I
gamer!
my
switch between,
God.
it
Dude.
probably won't affect anymore. I mean, now
wanna
it looks
test it,
stretched.
or-
It actually looks fine, actually. Actually, I think that looks better.
Oh yeah.
I think that actually looks better.
He talked himself into that in about 4 seconds.
'Cause as you can see, these different scenes that I can now use. Right?
Okay,
Pretty cool.
we gonna do this every day?
But anyway, I'm seamlessly able to do all this stuff on the fly simply by
Oh,
pushing
no
buttons
seams to be
on a
found,
screen.
boys. I didn't see a
is
seam in
amazing.
sight.
Nope.
You know, I'm switching between all of my different things. And the question is,
Oh, God.
I wonder when I'm going to finally run out of stuff to do and new things to adjust and add. Really?
That depends on how much you guys give me money.
Because every day it feels like I've got more and more stuff that I'm adding to this setup, and it's taking up time. And last night I kind of got wrapped up in it, and this morning I got wrapped up in it. And what I'm doing now is adding the ability to control all of my devices right here from the desk, so I don't have to move.
Okay.
So,
The
for
future is
example,
now.
I can
Like it's always been. You just had to use a mouse before, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
turn
okay.
off my lighting behind me.
Oh my god,
turn
he
it-
is a,
fucking
he is
God.
a, he thinks he is so fucking cool.
He feels like Captain Kirk right now. He
Yeah.
is just like at the battle station, ready to stream, ready to snipe trolls.
Check this out, guys.
Back on
Off,
at the push of a button.
Oh my
Whoa!
god.
I can change
Whoa, can I tip for that?
scenes. I can go from this to a blue
Oh
glowing
my
water
god,
scene.
what the fuck?
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, hold
It's
on. Hold on, wait a second.
blue!
I'll be right back. I'm just deleting my detractor channel right now. Hold on.
Oh my god, that was blue. I don't know
Yeah, I'm being
where.
pelted. I am being pelted in real time right now.
Out
Sorry.
of nowhere, the blue.
Scene where it goes basically
What the
between a whole bunch of different colors and like a big cycle.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Okay.
And I could seamlessly go between all of these scenes if I want. I actually
Very
created
seamless.
this particular scene for today.
That's a
Oh my
scene.
God.
Pulsating various red, orange, and yellow lights for Indiana Jones.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's awesome.
But I can also now, I just said,
I need the crying Star Wars guy. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
It's beautiful.
Oh my god. Oh,
It's beautiful.
I'll get it.
this one up, turn my light on and off. So if I want to sit here in the dark, I can. I don't know why I would want to sit here in the dark, but I could turn the professional lighting on and off with one button too. So as you can see, pretty darn cool.
Wow.
No, pretty awesome. I even have
Pretty
the ability
awesome.
because now I set
What a
this up
light-based
that I can
stuff,
adjust
so-
my lighting. I don't need the app anymore. That was on my
fuck.
phone. All my stuff was synced to my phone, but I'm
You're getting to
realizing
the
why
right
do I
place.
need the phone?
Is what Philip thinks all his dents are doing right now.
Well, and some of them probably are. To be real with you.
But I can just use the programs. So I have these programs now that I can use to adjust everything. This one's not working. Great. Yeah, this one is literally not working. I guess I got to exit and then reopen it. It must have glitched. So hold on. There it is. Okay. So I can even adjust my lighting right here from my desk and make
Okay,
it
we
different
get it.
temperatures. Like I can make this go like a little bit more green if I want. I think I had it on level 3
What
green.
does that have to do with
No.
it's going red now? I don't
Oh my
understand what
God.
that means.
You can make it slightly more green. Oh my
Well,
god.
what-
Yeah, see, actually,
What
doesn't-
temperature is green? By the way, what temperature? What temperature is green?
Balmy 72.
A little better that way.
My
You can
shower's
think
got
different
these three
tints.
settings, and it's red and blue, and then there's this green one. I don't know what green's supposed to mean.
Uh-huh.
Of this light, I can make it more green, more red,
God, look at
different to
this.
different sides.
That
Or
is
more-
such an unused feature, by the way. Yeah, they have that option on Stream Deck. You could do that, but why would you ever, and I do repeat, ever want to manually adjust shit with your Stream Deck when you could do it with your mouse on the fucking program on the computer?
That's
You
what he's
never
looking
would.
at right now. He's like looking at the program that sets up the scenes, and he's saving it to the Stream Deck so he can push the button on the Stream Deck after he's saved the scene in whatever app he's using. Actual
What a
insanity.
genius. What a genius.
more yellow, more
Oh, look at this.
more blue. So
Blue.
anyway,
This is
I can
orange.
totally mess with it
I
now
don't-
It's an orange.
without ever having to lift a finger. It's all right here without having to
pushing a
mess around
button.
with an app or whatever, which is really
Okay.
good.
Yeah,
So it took a while though. That's the thing. Like all of these things are kind of, how can I say, they need a little bit of initial setup. Like what you got to do is you got to download the apps for each individual device and put it onto your PC. Then you have to connect the PC wirelessly with a modem. And the thing is, I have one wireless router in my house. It's downstairs, and the wireless device in this PC wasn't that good, but it came with two big antennas. So
Oh my
last night I
God.
was running downstairs going for the box
my
for this thing that I
God.
have in
Oh my
the
God.
garage, and I said, "Oh, here's all the accessories I didn't use. Here's two antennas."
Why do you need a wireless setup for your computer?
I don't know. Why do you get reconnected
screwing
that?
in these
That's what I'm doing.
I'm screwing the antennas in. What? So he's got an Ethernet plugged into his computer. He definitely has that. And now we're adding the wireless antenna to that for... You tell me. You tell me. Dominic
I don't
says
know.
better water, Philly or Cobes? Oh, Andrew can handle that question.
Yeah,
Let's
let her answer that
They
one.
both have their very unique walks. Grimner in the house says maybe he can assign a button to disconnect people from Discord for future interviews. Prevent Craig Gates scandal happening again. They do
That's
have
smart.
that.
That would
Yeah.
be smart.
Hang on, Craig.
Ooh, Indrid says Cobes very defiantly. Don't question her boy.
Yeah,
Stop
very
that,
confidently.
Dominic. Papa Polecat jumping on the pole says, we had a good run, boys. Detractors are felted. He has won. That's it.
Sad.
Last show.
It's very sad.
Slime Privilege has, it's not just lighting, it's professional lighting for his professional job and his professional life. Because he's a grown-up, and everyone has to know it. And it's very professional. Thank you, Slime Privilege, for that very professional comment as well. Big up, Slime Privilege.
And I said, oh, here's all the accessories I didn't use. Here's 2 antennas. I'm screwing in these antennas to try to get the wireless signal to be stronger, and it worked. The wireless signal like doubled in strength.
What?
Then I was able to connect down to the wireless router downstairs, sync my lighting, sync this lighting, and once everything was synced with the apps, then I was able to program.
What does he think is going on here?
Well, I need 2 fucking levels of redundancy, you know, in case a freak internet outage takes out both of my internet at once. Which
does via plugins into the Stream Deck, and now the Stream Deck can control nearly everything in my setup. The only thing left, which I want to do but I can't do right now, I can't sync my lights behind me with my RGBs on my PCs. It doesn't work, which is bizarre because it's high-end lighting that I bought. I bought the Elgato Lightstrip Pro, which is expensive.
Fuck?
It even has an AI, which is really silly. What you do is you type in what you want. Like, let's say you type in Christmas snow.
So
the AI will auto-detect colors that are associated with the words you type in. So if you type in Christmas snow, it'll give you like red, green, white, and blue.
Huh?
Or if you type in like desert sands, it'll give
oh my God, hold on. Let me hear this again.
it'll give you like red, green, white, and blue. Or if you type in like desert sands, it'll give you like orange, red, yellow.
What the fuck?
And it'll basically alternate between them. But the AI doesn't really work. It doesn't really do much. It's kind of silly.
Is that AI or just searching through the presets?
Well, I think he's trying to say that if you describe something to the AI, it'll like come up with the best like mood lighting for the thing you're describing. So, but it doesn't expect you to say things like snow and desert sands. I think it expects you to say stuff like, you know, party atmosphere or perhaps mood lighting. I don't know.
Okay, makes sense.
So, but the weird thing is, this light strip doesn't sync with RGB programs. Like what? Like that's the whole idea, is that you get RGB light strips and then you sync them with RGB programs, and this one doesn't work for some bizarre reason, and it's an expensive one too. So I'm looking into that, trying to find workarounds or something as a substitute. But for the most part, as of now, I'm good to go. If you haven't noticed, last night I uploaded my first highlight in 9 days to dspgaming.
Oh yeah, we just watched it. It was incredible.
That's right. I took a highlight from yesterday's podcast.
That's
which
one
was
air stroke that I've counted so far. I'm gonna be quietly counting these hair touches. Okay.
Here's the question, chat. Is he going to shout out the transition specifically? Okay, I'm going to be very specific here. Is he going to say, I added transitions here? Let's hear if he says that.
Did some editing.
Me showing off this new setup. I had taken pictures all over the office and showed you the pictures on stream. And then also, I went through my badge collection from back in the day when I used to go to gaming conventions and events.
Wow.
So I went through that collection and showed off all those badges and talked about each event. So I basically edited all that together in like a montage.
Is that a montage?
And
did you add anything in between the clips?
Uploaded that as a highlight, and it worked really well. I hope that you guys will check it out. It hasn't gotten tons of views or anything.
No, it had really shitty views actually.
But that's the kind of stuff I can.
It had less than 500 when I checked it. But go ahead.
Now, instead of just clipping, I can actually edit these highlight clips together and skip parts that aren't important and jump around. Like, for example, right now, let's say I was doing this as a highlight, but then I did a shout out for a contribution, but then I went back. I could cut out the shout out for the contribution.
Oh, whoa, hold on. Oh my God, this is huge. So you could edit out parts of video that you record?
Oh,
is that what you're saying here?
Wow.
Hold on a minute. You can take parts out of like an entire clip?
So, like, you know, maybe if there was a clip of me, you know, struggling to get the camera to focus on something I was showing to the camera, I could edit that out, huh?
Oh my God, this is huge.
But I need to have time. And that's the real challenge I'm facing right now is time. Yes. Like, I wish that I had more time to work on everything, but I don't. Like, I know I can make the setup even better, but I just don't have a lot of time. Last night, I was in here late again. And I was like, why am I in here late? I promised my wife I was not going to be in here late.
And I betrayed her trust.
Oh, well, it's not the first time you lied to her. Keep it going.
And then last night I'm in here late. I'm like, what am I doing? I got to get out of here, you know?
Well, what do
So I
I
have
do?
to manage a way to learn how to do this new setup stuff, but also not be in here all this extra time. So that's my challenge right now, and it is a daunting challenge.
Right.
Definitely.
Even last night, leaving, I left at like 9:15. I said I got to leave around 9:15, and I still wasn't out of here until after 10. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh, so it sounds like a time management issue on your part.
Yes.
Actually.
Are we going to blame? Well, who are we blaming
Anyway,
for this? I mean,
Anyway, guys, welcome to the stream. I hope that you're ready for some fun today. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today,
has he done today?
including
we are ready.
some game news, which is interesting, a few different articles.
Oh, great.
We've got
Now
the
we're in
Game
trouble.
Awards has finally narrowed down their
Oh, let's go
Players'
through that
Choice
again.
games to only 5. And I think the final 5 for a lot of people are going to be pretty shocking because I think some of the games that everyone thought were front runners for Game of the Year aren't even in there anymore.
Okay, well, let's hear that. Spike Davis Jr. has a good point. Says, who needs the Northern Lights when you got this? Yeah, fuck it. You got Northern Lights
Definitely.
here. We
Yeah,
got Northern
rumors
Lights at
that
home.
Valve is actually
That's
going
me.
to make a home console for video
Also, that
games, which is
Walmart
kind of
calling me Northern
a
Lights.
puzzling head
Ooh.
scratcher.
Ooh.
And AI has gone haywire because it looks like a well-known company, sadly, has been
What's their name?
shut down temporarily because of AI.
Oh
And we're
my
going to talk
God.
about these
No.
stories today. Plus, I want to talk about the indie games that I played yesterday, all of which I actually enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to possibly playing more in the near future. So we've got a ton of things to discuss today, and I hope that you guys are ready for a fun one because this should be a fun and interesting
when
and
do we
chill
start it?
podcast.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You
So
ever start
before we
it?
begin,
Oh, here we go.
all right. Yesterday we had the new stream goals in place. As you know, the way stream goals work now, there is no streak. Okay, there is none. So there's no
Okay.
pressure that every single stream we
There's
have
no disappointment and no trolls dancing in the street.
to hit
And no
the goal
risk
forget that.
to me.
Yep. So don't forget that. No one is happy right
all of
now.
$150. Now it would be nice if we did. That would help a lot. And $50. Now it would be nice if we did.
Obviously.
That would help a
Dude,
lot.
That
And if we
expression,
do
holy
it, and if we hit
fuck.
Obviously.
it, the sooner you will get rewards.
Oh
For
my
example,
God.
once we hit
Whoa.
a stream goal of 10, we will do DSP tries it. When we
that
hit
sounds
stream
fun.
goal of 50, we're either going to do a fun marathon day that you guys will choose what we do,
Yeah.
or perhaps we could do like a viewer's choice event where you guys will nominate and vote for a game for me to play.
Uh-huh.
And then when we hit the big milestones of 100, that's when we're going to do a big, giant celebratory event. In this case, it's going to be me doing the Stellar Blade playthrough you guys have asked for all year long. And then we reset back to 0 and we start over again. And we brainstorm the next big event to do. Okay?
This sounds cool.
Some people have come up with interesting ideas like, hey, why not do a 5 Nights at Freddy's marathon where I have to play all the 5 Nights games?
Why would you want that?
Snood. Now, are you a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's? I heard that.
Absolutely, never once. I've never once played any of those games.
Okay, well, I don't know if I can believe that. I did hear that. Just let you know I can't hear
now
that.
you're in control of that sound effect, and you know that.
Right.
Idea. I think we have a lot of ideas we can come up with now that we're doing it this way. Since there's no streak, there's no fear that we're not going to hit the goal and the whole thing ends. Okay.
Well,
so
I'm not afraid of
yesterday
that.
on the first stream when I played 3 indie games,
no.
we hit the goal. We're doing it this way.
No
Since
fear.
there's no streak, there's no fear that we're not going to hit the goal and the whole thing ends.
No fear.
Okay. So yesterday on the first stream when I played 3 indie games, we hit the goal. On the late stream where I was playing Flight Sim, we didn't
how'd
hit
that
the goal. But the support was still outstanding. I think it was like $110, so it wasn't like it was a horrible night or anything.
But it was horrible for us trying to get our goals faster, though, right?
Then why are you so fixated on it? Then why are we talking about it at all? Actually,
Uh-huh.
No one had a bad feeling.
Ooh, Big Dog has a question, and I want to get your take on this, Snoot. So just a random question. Would you bae Pandali after the Phil relationship? I could never have Phil as an Eskimo brother. Snoot, what's your take on that?
I mean, I think as long as she never talked about it. I mean, I guess not. Knowing what I know now, I don't think I could ever.
Okay,
like,
so Snoot is locked in for.
I won't
now,
say
some things you can't live up to, right?
I
And,
know nothing
like,
happened, so I will.
and I'll bay it.
There you
Okay,
go.
all right.
I know nothing happened, so I'm no fear of that. Come on.
No one was freaking out. No one was like, oh no, we didn't hit the goal. It actually went really well. So listen, as long as things stay consistent, I don't have a problem with this at all. I like this idea, and I think this is
So
going
as
to work.
long as money
Okay.
keeps coming.
Now what I hope is
As long as things happen, I don't have a problem with this at all.
I don't have a problem with this at all. I like this idea, and I think this is going to work. You
Okay.
know, now what I hope is that obviously in general people will come by and support the streams, and it's not about the goal anymore.
Okay.
But
Obviously.
people will still support, so that way, you know, things stay the way that they have. You know, my setup is this good because you guys have supported me so much this year. So
This is more
obviously,
cult talk.
we want to
Yeah.
keep going, right?
Yeah.
So let's keep it rolling. Notably today, please, new game release, indie,
Notably today.
and
Yeah,
the Great Circle.
Notably today. It's very important today. Why is it different than any other fucking day?
We've all
Well,
been
that's
waiting for
not,
this
you
one.
know what? That's negative. Don't focus on that. It's negative, okay?
Oh, okay, sorry.
From Machine Games, the makers of the previous Wolfenstein games back in the day. Everyone says this game is outstanding. I cannot wait to try it on my gaming PC and see how it runs. I hope you'll stick around all day. It's going to actually be both streams
Okay.
today.
Both streams.
And
okay.
we'll go from there. Now, if it's great, we'll keep it in the rotation. You know, I've heard great things about
But-
it, so I think we probably
my
will
God.
Oh,
play
good
a
pick.
playthrough
Pick
of
and
it.
look.
Here.
Let's
Pick
find
and
out.
look.
Discard.
All right, so good stuff. And thank you guys so much. Let's
Okay,
keep it rolling.
now what's in this
all
one?
right?
No,
Let's get the
nothing. Didn't even
positivity
check.
going. Now, we already got some contributions, so let's shout them out.
Let's
And then
shout
let's
them
get to the
out.
topics at hand. First thing, I would definitely want to
Okay.
talk about the indie games I played yesterday.
Oh, God.
And then we'll probably talk about the schedule for the week.
Okay,
Okay, we got
so-
some news stories to cover, and then Q&A and the like. Okay?
It's amazing how no content
All right.
is in this podcast.
So we start
ever.
off today
For real.
with a $6.66 tip.
You laughing
Here
at?
we go.
What's so
From
funny?
a horrid
What's it say,
ass
Phil?
stank who says, I heard a rumor you date femboys. Is that true?
Oh, yeah, good question.
Well,
I always want to know this question.
I hate
Yeah,
to
go
burst
on.
your bubble. Really, I do. Because
Don't
I know
say
people love to
burst.
have fun. But the truth is that rumors are usually very untrue and exaggerated. And this is no exception.
You could just joke
I'm
about
happily
it.
married. I'm not dating anyone. I am madly in love with my wife.
Oh,
and she's
madly.
the only
Phil?
person that I would ever spend time with in any
Phil,
kind of a
the
romantic
one
Well,
way.
you're
thing
not-
you need to
Yep.
say right now is I am not attracted to femboys. That you just need to
that's
get
a
that.
little
You just
different.
you just need to get that part just squared away real fast, okay? Then we can move on. Just
He doesn't want to lie. Okay, guys? He does not want to
okay.
lie.
Good
My
point.
wife,
Good point.
and she's the only person that would
The only one, he said the only person I want to spend my time with, but notably, he's not spending time with her now. So, okay.
ever spend
So-
time with in any kind of a romantic capacity. So I'm very sorry.
Capacity.
Horrid as stank. I'm not going to type that out. I'll say your name is Haz. Horrid as stank.
Hilarious.
Thank you for the
Okay.
666 tip. It sure would be great if we could get someone else to tip and get that off the leaderboard. I'm just saying.
It's just
Why-
HAS.
it
No one
says
has any clue what it
ass.
means. If you put ass up there, then you could say that, but you don't do that, so it doesn't matter.
You
Okay?
all know what it stands
I just
for.
received 5 gifted subs over
5
on Kick
gifted
from Dick
subs.
Jones. Dick Jones, how you doing, man? It's good to see you.
What's up, Dick?
Let's
Big
get a
up
nice animation for
stickers.
Dick Jones, and thank you for the 5 subs over on Kick. There it is. Dick Jones over on Kick.
The clap, yeah, get the clap.
An amazing amount of support already received.
Amazing amount of support already, guys. It's amazing.
A $2.25 tip
From,
Don't read this one.
I thought that is that not a hard rule?
from Puppy
The re-
Nipples. Nothing like Christmas time, like having a fight at Mariah Carey. People were fighting at a Christmas concert.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay.
I mean, they were fighting outside of Red Lobster when they were in line during COVID, and they're fighting over,
What?
non-existent Black Friday deals, and they fight for anything.
Hilarious.
Who's
So of
they?
course they're
Who are you
fighting
talking
outside
about
of,
right now?
Yeah,
at the
who's
Mariah
they,
Carey
by the
concert.
way?
Why
Good
wouldn't they be
question.
fighting?
What do you
Like,
mean
talking about
they?
being outside the Red Lobster too. Philip.
I'd actually say if they weren't fighting, I'd be surprised. There you go.
Great.
Very
take,
nice.
King.
Game Ticker with our first super chat of the day over on YouTube.
Let's hear Game Ticker's dented serious question, which he's asking to the
Okay.
exact opposite of the person you should be asking these questions to. Go ahead.
It's a €2.22 super chat.
Whoa.
What game genre do you enjoy the most and why?
There you go. A question he
all right.
never can answer. He never answers his questions ever.
And he answers, and he gets this question asked probably once a week, I would say at least. Probably
Yeah.
once a week at least.
Pretty simple,
I don't
man.
enjoy any genre the most. I am
Okay.
a variety guy. In fact, as I
I
said,
hate all genres.
said many times, if I were to keep playing the same game or genre over and over, I likely
do the quick pull?
would actually get bored. That's just how I am. Like, if I play too many fighting games, I get bored. If I play too many shooting games, I get bored. I want variety. Same thing with food with me, too. Like,
yes. Many varieties.
If I eat too much of the same food over and over, I get tired of it.
Italian
but
sausage.
If I alternate between stuff, I find it fresh and more interesting. That's just how I am. So,
bacon.
what I'm trying to do here is find the conversion.
How I'm doing it.
Oh my god.
So, all right, it's still about the same. You did €222. It's like a 234.
Dude.
Not
that
big
We said we weren't going to do this.
I will get you up there for the exact amount, Game Ticker. So I don't have a favorite genre at all. I would say the genres that I don't play a lot would be racing or driving in general. Sports, because I'm just not into competitive sports at all, so I don't really care about sports games. Why would I if I'm not into the sport?
Okay.
And more strategic RPG style. Like, I'm into traditional turn-based Japanese style or action-based RPG, but I'm not really into the more strategic ones or the more advanced ones.
I like the ones you have to think. Father Time in the House says, sweet avatar, by the way, DSP turns the streak into the most dented battle pass. He's become everything he hates. Every DSP tries is like a new weapon skin for the dents. Yeah. If you guys support an F, you got a new dented skin. Him eating a different kind of food. Good point.
It's a new shirt. It's the same as my other shirt. It's just a different pattern of plaid. So
big ups. Iwamoto says, "Hi Phil, what is your favorite Super NES game?" I don't have a favorite, Iwamoto.
Yeah.
Like I've said, I've played so many different kinds, and it just depends on my mood that day. Okay, so honestly, I'm just not the kind of guy that has favorites. I don't know.
I don't know.
Thanks so much for the contribution.
Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Dick Jones asked, am I going to play Path of Exile 2? I'm playing Path of Exile 2 tomorrow.
Okay.
Why did you say it like that?
We're going to get to the schedule segment.
Because he wanted to berate him, but then he realized he got 5 subs from that dude, so he can't berate him.
Yes.
But you spilled the beans.
Can I just quickly call it something? There is a lot of gooning chat in his kick chat right now, and since yesterday too. A lot of gooning talk. And I'm kind of finding it weird that Phil's not taking care of that.
Addressing the gooning? Okay.
Yeah.
Gooning is on fire right now.
Surprised. Not really surprised. I posted it on my schedule last night.
To the moon.
But I'm playing Path of Exile 2
to the goon.
Tomorrow. We're going to give it a shot.
All right.
Okay. I'm not convinced that it's going to go over with the audience. And the reason I say that is because I've played 2 Diablo games, for my audience, and neither Diablo game really panned out to be something that interesting that people like. They said that they were repetitive, they were boring. Now everyone says Path of Exile 2 is amazing. So good. Well, let's try it. I listen, if it's addictive, if it's fun, if it feels like that old school Diablo that gets...
If it's addictive, I'm into it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I have no control.
I fall for the addictive shit.
You want to play more? It's got the addictive loot and the drops and everything.
No, I did not. I didn't see anything yesterday.
He loved that.
I saw my favorite, my typical Philip, as we all imagined. He said,
"All right, guys, what's better, a straight or 3 of a kind? I'm not even sure."
I'm down for it. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow. And hell, I got a high-end
I'm all in.
Gaming PC to run the sucker. So I guess we'll find out tomorrow. And hell, I got a high-end gaming PC to run the sucker. So now I'm very excited to see how it's going to perform and everything. I think it's going to be great. Very cool. So that's tomorrow, but you've spilled the beans. We'll talk about that in a second when we get to the schedule.
Oh, no, you spoiled
it.
All
right, and also, shout out to John Nepper. John re-upped the membership this morning, and it did count as a membership. I just noticed that.
Okay.
So because it counted, that also counts towards our goal for today. So what a great head start at $38 of support towards our 150. Remember, if we hit 150, it counts towards our goal total milestone. And it means that we'll be one step closer to getting our big rewards. Now, remember, the other way that it works.
It's kind of hard to keep track of that, brother. Not going to lie. I have no clue what's going on, actually. What?
For real, I've spaced out a little bit.
So let's say we hit 150. What if we hit 150 by the end of the podcast? Which we might at this rate because we have such momentum. Well,
we might at this rate with such momentum. Yeah. You guys are going to slow down, right?
Then we can work towards 300. And if we hit 300, then I add not 1, but 2 to the goal total for today, and we get even closer to the reward.
Oh my God.
Can we just focus on hitting 1 at a time first? Let's just settle down.
Here's a great deal, though. If you hit 450, that'll count for 3. So just keep that in mind, guys. We're at 38 now.
Now, what if I hit 15,000 in one stream? Now, that would be very epic, wouldn't it? Would it not?
That's a whole different ball of wax. All right,
And that would be
idea,
awesome if
though.
we did, because guess what? We didn't hit it last night, so it'd be a little bit of catch up. See?
Oh,
All right, cool.
nice clap.
Here we go.
Be a
All
little
right.
catch up.
So first thing I would like to talk about as a major topic of
Ketchup literally just for his money. That's, by the way. It means nothing except I get more money now. So there we go.
the show, I want to talk about yesterday's Indies Day, because yesterday on stream, I played 3 different indie games during the course of the stream. And let me tell you something. I had a great time yesterday. I really...
Lucky Gremlin is doing the Philip thing, talking to himself. Good shout there, Mario Faker. The Lucky Gremlin says, at Lucky Gremlin, what do you mean?
enjoyed the fact that we played a good variety of games. That
Someone forgot to log out of their sock account.
First game that we played was called Balatro. And you may have heard of Balatro because it's nominated as Game of the Year.
Yeah, you said no one's talking about it? You said it definitely couldn't be a good game because no one's talking about it. Go ahead.
And it also looks like shit. I've never played it. No one's ever talked about it. It looks like shit.
That'd be good.
And I think a lot of people didn't even know what Balatro was.
No. You didn't know.
Until it was nominated for Game of the Year, including me. I never even heard of it. I was like, what the hell is Balatro and why is it nominated for Game of the Year? So I played it yesterday, and what it is
I think you were the only person that didn't know, but now he's trying to say everyone was like that. Make it make sense.
Correct.
Okay?
If you're a fan of poker, you're going to love Balatro, because what Balatro is, it's poker kind of like plus. And what I mean by that is...
Very descriptive. Thank you. It's like poker plus.
That's what they wrote on the Steam store page. This is poker plus. Okay.
You ever heard of this game called Call of Duty? It's kind of like Doom plus.
It's awesome.
It basically is poker with a bunch of variations. You have these Joker cards that you get for your deck, and it basically makes all these different things happen with your hands. It's really cool. It's definitely not like Texas Hold'em. It's just poker, but with total variation.
Shit!
It's definitely not like Texas Hold'em. Why would you bring that into this? What? Like that is poker for him? I think it is though. He might think poker is Texas Hold'em. You know what I mean?
It's not like gin rummy.
Yeah. Why would you bring that into this?
And it's got new cards you can add to your deck and all these cool rules and things. But the other thing is, it's a roguelike. Meaning you're on a run. And if you lose and you don't raise a certain amount of points with your hands in a certain amount of time, you have to start the whole thing over. And I didn't even understand that until my first time I lost. I was so disappointed because I was like, oh man, I was having such a good run and now it's done. We got to start over. Like, yeah, that's how it works. Like, shoot. That's frustrating. Like, man, I didn't want that to restart like that.
Definitely. Great point. Texas Hold'em.
I played Balatro for about an hour. I loved it. And I was like, man, well, I want to try the other game, so we got to swap now. But man, I would keep going, and I was like, I think I'm just gonna keep going. And then people were like, yes, and others were like, no. People were like torn because some people.
Cool story.
Great storyteller. First I was like, yes, but then I was like, no, and then later I was like, whoa, and then later I was like, yes.
Really liked seeing me play Balatro and wanted more, and others were like, nah, I want to see another game. So here's the truth. Balatro is very exciting to me. Like, it was actually quite fun.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to playing it again.
Very exciting to me.
And we will play it again. All right, when? Maybe likely this week. We'll see if we can fit it into the schedule later in the week. Last week I hurriedly put the schedule together. I didn't really think about it. But I really want to play more Balatro. Okay? Now, the second game we played yesterday was called Killer Frequency. Now, this was the game where a lot people wanted to play because they thought it was going to be a game that was right up my alley, my style of game. It's essentially supposed to be like a murder mystery suspense game. You're a radio DJ in a small town of like 1,000 people, and while you're on the radio, a woman calls in stating she's at the police station and the sheriff has been murdered.
Oh my God.
And she was the 911 operator, and she's going to patch the calls into you at the radio station while she drives to an adjacent town to try to get help because there's no law enforcement available right now. So... it's an interesting premise. The story itself is interesting. But my problem with the game in about the hour I played it, you just stood around in a studio. You didn't do anything. You just sat there taking calls and picking.
Oh, you're gonna love Friday Night at Freddy's then. Can't wait for that.
Yeah.
And that was it. Like nothing was happening. You didn't get to see what was being described. It was just kind of like you're just sitting there. And some people assured me, "Oh, don't worry. Like later on in the game, it's not like that. You know what I mean? Like it actually will be more action based than what's going on." But for me, I was just playing it for an hour. I was like, "That's kind of a really slow start."
correct.
Like I like the idea of the story, but I wish that more was going on because it wasn't very riveting to me or the audience. We were just kind of like, ah. So I would like to try it again. I would, but yeah, I'll be honest. Out of the 3 games, that was the one that didn't really hook me as much. Okay. Okay. Now the third and final game was called the coin game. This one I didn't have many expectations for.
Greed of the Green says, lie. Iron Chief paid him to play the coin game. Okay, that's why he played it.
But actually, in about the 45 minutes I played,
I have no idea about this.
This one was right up my alley.
Right up my alley.
Because what the coin game...
What do you do with it?
It's a game where you like basically like, okay, the real version of the game is that you have to do like you're a teenager in like a small town, so you have to do stuff like deliver newspapers and babysit to raise money so that you can go spend it at the arcade, right? And
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, right. But Phil played it in birthday mode, which means that you just play the games as much as you want, and there's no limit, and you get to get tickets and buy presents from the store, from the man at the ticket counter, and then I get to go to
Dream
my bike.
situation. Yeah.
Yes, every day is his birthday.
It's a simulator game that simulates very popular and common arcade games.
Oh.
Okay? Now, when I say arcade games, do I mean the video games? No. I mean the ticket games.
Oh
the
my
redemption
God.
games. Okay?
Stupider way that he could have described this. Like, if you could compare that to how I just described it and how he described it, like, genuinely, like.
Do you mean the video games? No, I mean the ticket games.
Okay? You got ball drops. You got stack'ems. You got skee ball. You got variations on the claw
You got
game.
stack'ems. You got what's in the cup. You got jacks.
doodads. What's it's thingamajigs.
T game, the light game where you have to stop a light on a certain
light
point.
game.
And I was playing it and I was like,
Hack 'em.
first of all, I've played most of these games before because I grew up
That's
in
simple, but it works. Yeah.
arcades. And it even has games that used to be in my local arcade when I was growing up in the 90s,
Oh
which
my
was amazing to
God.
see that they're in this game represented
Holy
fairly
shit.
accurately. And
Oh,
then it
it's
had
kind of like
more
that was the
recent
exact
games,
point of the
too.
fucking game, you idiot.
It's like they made it seem like you're in an arcade. It's
Huh?
weird.
What?
Like that I've seen at my local arcade here in
How many fingers am I holding up game? What number am I thinking of between 1 and 10 game?
Washington that I
Guess the number or coin flip.
played with my wife. And I was like, this is really neat. This is cool. So
Now, I
the
did not
thing
invite her
is-
to play these games with me, but, you know.
That's like that part in Christmas Vacation where they lose their money, so they got to go to shittier casinos, and they get to one casino where they're playing games like that. Like, guess which hand it's in. That's pretty funny.
It's only Oh wait,
that's a Christmas class. Actually, I've seen it recently. It's not as good as you remember, but there's still highlights. That's
40 minutes I played. Okay,
overall movie not great.
I only saw one
That was Vegas Vacation. Excuse me.
of the
Chevy
multiple
Chase
arcades
is
in the
kind
game.
of funny, but not as much these days.
There's some
It's,
highlights, but it's not like overall great.
For what I'm to understand, there's at least 3 to 5 arcades. And I've
There are
only
3
seen
to
1.
5?
And I played all the games, like 8 or 9 games in each arcade. And I played them. I was like, wow, this is fun. And then someone was like, no, go outside, jump on the bus, drive to the next arcade. Huh? So I drove to the next arcade, and it was like UFO themed. I'm like, whoa. And it has laser tag. It had go-kart.
I can pretend I have friends for a second.
Whoa! And I'm like a little kid again, explaining all these games to my mother, and my mom just lives downstairs. She can't tell me what to do anymore. Whoa!
A lot of fun.
I was like, this is amazing. It's like really like a virtual arcade visit experience. This is cool. So
It's really like a virtual visiting arcade experience.
the thing is,
Very normal thing to
it's
say.
definitely an older game too. You could tell it's like 5 years old. The graphics aren't great, but you don't need good graphics at all in order to be entertaining when you're just doing a sim game like this that's trying to represent these arcade games. So
This is so weird.
I had an absolute great
This is so bad.
time yesterday with the coin game, and I actually am looking forward to playing more of that one too. Okay,
Great.
so honestly, out of all 3 games, I really liked Balatro and I really liked the coin game. Killer Frequency, I didn't dislike, and people are assuring me that if I keep playing it, it's going to be good. So I'm gonna believe what people are telling me. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. It very well could just be that we're in the early stages of it and we didn't get into the meat of it where it gets more interesting. But the plot is good, but the gameplay elements weren't that good, which is why I'm kind of skeptical. But hey, you know, I'll believe what people are telling me. I don't think that as many people would have suggested it to me as they did, because a lot of people did who I know, the people I trust from over the years. So I think these are all great games. And here's the thing: I'm happy that now I can play them, because all 3 of these games,
Oh my God,
are
dude.
PC centric.
You couldn't play Balatro on your own computer?
Balatro is on the Xbox, by the way.
Yes.
And if I didn't have a gaming PC, I likely would have never touched them.
Okay.
So it's because
You
of your
wouldn't have touched
suggestions
them,
and
but-
me having this gaming PC that now my horizons are opened wider.
So thanks
to
for your
playing
money,
a
guys.
variety of games, right?
Just keep giving the money. You see what happens. A whole new world.
So hey, if you liked any of those games and you want to see me play them, say during the Christmas marathon, remember that you can nominate games right now.
Yep, you can do
for
that,
the
guys.
upcoming Christmas marathon event. Just type !Christmas into the chat on YouTube.
That works in my
just
chat
go to
as
the
well.
community tab on my page on DSP Gaming, and the thread is there from just a few days ago where you can
Scroll way the fuck down. You'll find it.
post up games.
Yeah.
Be sure to do that because the more nominations, the better. Those nominations will be running for another week and a half to 2 weeks, and then right before the Christmas event, I'll make a poll where you guys will vote on the most nominated games, and then you'll be able to say what ones you want to see the most on Christmas, and that'll determine the order of games we play. We're already guaranteed to play the intro of Stellar Blade. I
Hey.
promised you I would do that, and I'm going to do that.
great.
We're going to do the intro of Stellar Blade during
How
the
dented can you be to do this, by the way? Like, if let's pretend you're doing a scamming thing where you want to have this big fucking goal to play a game. Why would you add Stellar Blade? Why would you let Stellar Blade be eligible? Like, that means people aren't going to be hyped for it because you already kind of played it. That's the meme. It's over.
I genuinely have no idea.
Yeah. It's
but
like
the only thing I could say is that Phil is just being in character and always doing the worst possible thing at any given time.
yeah,
right.
that's for sure because it's so simple. Just don't play it. You think? No, I don't think he's gonna troll good freak. I guarantee he plays like, see, guys, that was just a taste. But
Now,
Philip doesn't understand. The meme is just him playing it at all. That's it. We're done then.
Well, exactly. It's people aren't asking you to play it. People are fucking with you because they know that it pisses you off that people want you to play it because there's a big hooded woman in it.
Yes, that's it. Shadow Slammer says Phil's favorite arcade game is thus: open the Velcro wallet and give me contributions to support my business. Well, that's a simple game, pretty easy. Big ups, Shadow Slammer.
Christmas marathon. Okay, but outside of that, all the other games are up in the air. So please vote and let's see what you guys want. Okay.
Okay.
Very, very good. Okay.
Checking the PayPal.
See here.
Let me refresh. Hold on. Hang on.
I received a $1 tip. Someone says what makes Five Nights at Freddy's special is the community and different pieces of the lore puzzle spread throughout the franchise in each game. Yeah, but I understand that. Like, I understand that there's all this lore and everything around it, but I play a game for a game first. Like, if the game isn't fun to me, then I don't care what the lore is around it. You know, like, first of all, let me give you a perfect example of that. All right?
Go ahead.
The Dark Souls franchise. Okay?
Ooh.
Dark Souls has an insane amount of lore.
Yeah.
But it's all hidden in the world, in the descriptions of items, in secret areas, in
that's not
interpretation. You know what I mean?
No.
But the lore is great once you get it.
Hidden behind interpretation.
Hidden behind interpretation.
It's just not
You
at
gotta
surface level.
think. You gotta pay
What hooks
attention.
you about Dark Souls is the gameplay. The insanely difficult but challenging and rewarding gameplay. The
Hey Phil,
well-designed.
don't you think it's challenging and rewarding when a story is not like clearly told to you and you kind of have to figure it out yourself? Doesn't that?
No.
It's almost like that's another form of challenge.
It's a hidden behind interpretation. Mm-hmm.
crafted world around you, right? All of that is what hooks you. Once you're hooked, now the
Even narrative can be comforting, Snood.
fact that the game has this insane amount of good lore, holy shit.
Good lord,
Amazing, right? But I want the gameplay first. In Five Nights at Freddy's, that's the most boring shit I've ever seen in my life. It's just a sad excuse for a game in general.
That is the point.
Every single one
That
of
is
them
the point.
sucks. And I played, I think, 3 of them, and every one of them I was bored to tears, and the scares aren't scary. I'm like, the whole premise of the game is it's supposed to be a horror game.
Correct.
A horror game
Jericho.
with no horror or bad horror doesn't work for me. I don't care if the lore is good.
Yeah, because he does get scared of that shit. You know that. He does have,
Those games are scary. Those games are scary. Are you kidding?
He's shown himself to get scared of that kind of shit very often, and he tries to talk his way through it. Right? So
yeah,
anyway.
he tries to undermine the scariness by just going like, la 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 la. I'm enjoying this. It's a birthday party. Yes,
showing my big reactions for YouTube views.
Oh, here I go. I have a Muppet. Oh, look at the big ass on this. Big ass. Oh, la 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 lu 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 lu.
To be good on its own merits and then give me world building lore. And I don't I don't think that Five Nights has that. Now,
well, how would you know?
Admittedly, this is me being fair.
Okay, fair.
I played Five Nights
see.
1
Please,
for
thank
about
you.
30 to 45 minutes
Thank you.
once. And I played Five Nights, I think it was Sister Location. I played that one for like a half an hour. Okay? I think I
Very
did play
fair.
another one in between at some point, but I can't remember which one it was.
Very robust kick chat right now. We're going for one message a minute. Big ups, boys.
All right.
1209, 1210,
That's
1211.
my exposure to Five Nights at Freddy's.
And two of them are the same person.
If
right.
we were to do a reward at some point for these goals, right? Or
Yeah,
maybe it is
please.
a day where all I do is I play Five Nights and I go through a series of games. Maybe I play each
Why
one
would
for like
you-
30 to
why
40
would
minutes, so
you
that
want
way I'm
that?
getting the exposure, right?
Oh, got
Maybe
it.
then my opinion will change.
Ooh.
But right now,
I
from
strongly
what I
doubt that.
understand of the games,
Suck it, trolls.
I just don't like them. I've not had a single
then
moment
don't
of
play
fun
them.
playing Five Nights. So
Sounds like a great goal then.
it's hard for me to enjoy
Good
the
incentive,
franchise.
huh?
And, listen, I get it. Okay, I love Five Nights because I sat on YouTube and I watched a bunch of lore videos and I watched Matt Pat talk about game theory about
Shoutouts, Matt Pat. I don't know who that is. Matt Pat.
I have no clue who that is. That thing different game theory? That's
Is he
just,
hot?
Game theory,
Maybe-
after all.
Maybe Cat's watching it. He's hot.
Yeah.
Is he hot?
Maybe Phil's
about it,
watching
and
it.
then
if
I
he's
went
hot.
over here and there was a community, a Reddit fan board, and we all talked about it. And then we played the game, and oh my god, there were actually hints in the game to the lore of this and that.
Yep. He's
Great.
hot.
But what about
You
the
know
game
an
you were
awful
playing?
lot
Was it
about
good?
this, Philip.
Or did you just kind of put up with the gameplay elements? You know,
It's a dreamboat. Oh, fuck.
Get felted, Philip. Also, he made enough money to quit YouTube. So there we go.
From
He's
his regular job?
He's
From his
semi-retired
regular-
from YouTube. No, he was a huge YouTuber. Like he rode the wave of Friday Night at Freddy's, and then he made enough money to be semi-retired. So there we go. Big ups, Matt Pat.
Okay. Big ups.
that's what I don't understand. Cypress just made a good point. He says, "Great lore is not needed for a great game. Street Fighter has terrible lore." Yeah, Street
Dude,
Fighter
shut
lore
the
is some of the
fuck
most
up.
confusing, non-specific, and they retcon stuff all the time in Street Fighter lore.
It's a fighting game, numbnuts.
40 million subscribers, by the way. Yeah.
which is absolutely stupid. But Street Fighter has sound gameplay mechanics, which is
Okay.
why it's the
I thought I was
sound
just gonna
fighting
say
game of the
sound.
world. You know, that's my take. I mean, I see it as games first, lore second.
Great take.
But maybe some other people disagree with me, and that's fine if you do. But I want
I
a good
swear
game.
to fucking
and I
God, when
haven't
he was
seen
talking
that
about
with
like
Five
Alan
Nights. That's
Wake,
my take.
he was like,
Yeah.
The story can take the place of a good game if it's an immersive story.
Yes, he has.
You disagree, and again, maybe my opinion will change in the future. I am totally open to being exposed to new things. Okay.
Okay. I'm totally open to being
yeah, I
exposed.
bet you are. Same.
Little detour here.
So, for example, I can turn off
Shoutouts, Bob
my lighting
Starsky.
behind me
Oh yeah.
and turn it back on at the push of a button.
People see it through the
I can
tears.
change scenes. I can go from this to a blue flowing water scene to a cool rainbow scene where
Oh
it
my
goes
God.
basically through a bunch of different colors in like a big cycle.
Please put it on Twitter. If you haven't already, I will. Bob Starsky.
I think
these
you
scenes
did.
if I want.
Okay, thank
I
God,
actually
I'll
created
retweet
this
it.
particular scene for today. They're pulsating various red, orange, and yellow lights for Indiana Jones. Okay, but
The best. Oh God, you got to do the whole thing. That's the best.
We have fun here.
Oh my God! Whoa, the whole way.
He's gotta go the whole way.
Oh my God! Wow.
It's her blue.
okay,
He's gotta go the whole way.
sweet. All right.
Can't see it through my
By the way,
tears.
Super Bonchan says the new Freddy's game actually is a game agreed on the original.
Glad we're listening
So you're
to
saying
Super
the new Five Nights at
Bonchan.
Freddy's game actually
Super
is pretty good. The
Bonchan.
Fuck
original
that
sucked.
is. Okay. Gulp.
Numbnut17 says Five Nights at Freddy's worked better as a book series. I didn't know it was a book series. I
Numbnut17?
thought it was just games.
Big
Okay.
ups Logan K, who has a good point, because we had a second of interest there with the Five Nights at Freddy's takes, but we're going back to hell. And Logan K says, he has it completely backwards as always. The stream is not for his entertainment. He is the streamer. It is not an adult daycare for his enjoyment. That's how he
Correct.
treats it, though. It's his therapy as well. Bonus.
Okay. All right. So what we should do very
Any
quick.
donations, guys? Do you have any more? I'd like to move on, but
I got to check on the tally. I got to check on the goals tally real quick. Okay. It's still
Remember-
at 2. I see. Yep.
remember the bonuses.
Let's go through the schedule. But here's the thing: a lot of the schedule is kind of up in the air. All right. Let me
Okay,
get my
so
schedule.
we can-
Why?
Here, I think. Well,
Watch
You have to
Santa
unmute
rolling in the background.
You have to unmute
done.
the.
Install.
No.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. Excuse
Oh.
me.
Yeah, the cool bean soup. That's the next
Okay.
goal after
Path of
fucking
Exile 2 is
Blade.
installing right now. We're going to play it tomorrow. Okay? First stream of the day.
I don't care.
Before, I didn't really get that feeling. All right? I kept getting told, oh, no, these are amazing games. You got to play them. Don't skip them. So I did. But each time that I played them, without fail, people complained that they weren't very good. They were boring. They were repetitive, and they were just
Phil,
not good.
Oh, shout out
You
to
think there's
Jet-
a chance that you might
Go
be
ahead.
getting fucked with every single way possible? Like,
You'd
you think
think.
that's the possibility?
Speaking of fucked, Jenna Lane Snow has arrived in the kick chat. Big
So
ups.
Let's go. Big ups.
we're going to find out tomorrow
fan.
on the day stream what you guys think of what I
Massive
think.
fan,
I-
honestly.
I'll be honest with you. I bet
Why start
I'm gonna
now?
like it more than most of the audience because I like that formula of classic Diablo. I almost guarantee you I'm going to enjoy it. But
No, you are. Oh my god.
if I start playing it and immediately I start getting excuses, oh, well, you were supposed to play it co-op. Oh, were you supposed to play it with mouse and keyboard? Oh, you're supposed to do this.
Well,
Seriously,
that's
I'm
something.
just not going to jump on these bandwagon.
PoE 2 is actually
pressure
well
anymore.
designed
because this is
for,
what it is. It's bandwagon
controller
pressure. This was a
play.
game that I had absolutely no
Ah, yes,
intention
it's
of playing. I
bandwagon
didn't even
pressure.
know
I
it
hate
existed
that.
until Friday when everyone yelled at me saying, "Why aren't you playing it?" And I'm like, I didn't even know it
And
existed.
you
You guys
love
didn't even
it.
mention it. So
Yes, they
now I'm
did.
playing it. I hope it's good. I'm literally.
No, you know what this all is get rid of that fucking Velcro, guys. That's all we're doing here. Is guys,
Yeah,
I
you
hope
asked
it's
for
good.
this.
You asked, bitches. That's it.
Listening to you. Just dropped the money for it. I'm installing it literally right now.
So what does that
Well,
mean?
you didn't have to drop money for it because it's free in a couple days, Philip.
Where do I come into that equation, Philip?
Wow, what's that got to do
So
with
we will
me?
try it tomorrow, and hopefully it's good and it ends up being a fun playthrough. Okay. So now my
It's quite
schedule is
good,
going to be
actually.
crazy because if this
Oh,
is good
God.
and Indiana Jones is good, but
Then
we're
what?
already playing Bloodborne, which people
Oh,
are already
no.
asking
Well,
for the
stop
DLC
playing
for,
Bloodborne
but
then,
we're
you
still
dumb
playing
fuck.
Stalker 2. But we're
Better
still
add Oblivion back into the schedule.
Yeah, good idea. It's a quick Skyrim playthrough too might be good.
streams of Flight Sim, but we're still playing Marvel Rivals. This is going to be insane.
Why not just
Right,
play what you
rivals.
want? I don't understand.
So
Get him
I
out
don't
of
know what we
here.
were
You're
going
not
to
having
do.
to
We're
play
gonna
all
have to
those
be
games at
juggling.
the same time.
I know it's so weird.
Like-
It's typical. Trying to be busy. I'm a busy boy.
The juggling thing is just so ridiculous because like it
so
makes
am
it
I.
sound like oh well once every hour I have to change games. That makes no sense.
Yep.
That's right. It's going to
we're
be
ban-
insanity.
We're just banning Jenna Snow.
So,
Oh, I thought you were banning the guy that was
tomorrow we're
saying
doing Path of Exile
wife's a horse or
Yeah,
something like that.
that's-
Someone's-
I agree with that one
on
actually.
the first stream. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a go. We'll see how it runs. We'll see how the late stream. But tomorrow, 2-hour stream of Bloodborne. And the thing is, we are
Oh my God. Okay. You appreciate this. I
on
know
the
it.
subway from a guy who's
Very
on
much
drugs,
so.
military.
Well,
We got an
okay.
acquittal in New York City of a guy who was formerly military who defended a bunch of people and on the subway from a guy who was on drugs and going crazy.
Oh, DSP politics rundown.
And the guy ended up dying in police custody. And then they tried to try the guy with murder.
Well,
What? But he got
did he
acquitted. So
murder
now
him?
the whole everyone's up in arms about this. We got all kinds of freaking crazy
Twitter's up in arms. Go ahead.
stories going
Yeah.
on this week in politics. So this is going to be
thought
a
you only
wild
did local
DS politics
news.
stream on Thursday
No, now we're going national here.
night. If you're into
Well, yeah,
politics, holy crap,
international
we got a
soon.
lot of stories to cover. FYI, if you are a member over on DSP React, remember to submit your stories, articles, and or ideas for topics for the show by Thursday.
Okay.
As of today's Monday, I think only 2 people posted. So
Oh,
and we
and
have
was-
like
was
a
any-
bunch
were
of
any of
members,
those about
so it'd be great to
Singapore
get
by
more
any chance?
suggestions. Okay. And then that's like I said. If you didn't notice, what did I
Yeah.
say we're doing? We're doing some Indiana Jones. We're doing Path to Exile 2. We're continuing on with Stalker. We're continuing on with other games. Where do I have time for indie games there?
Ooh. Answer
see,
that
Man,
one, trolls.
come on.
So this is what's happening.
No answer for that, do you,
That's
trolls?
what's going on.
No,
Is that
you're
I'm
right.
so busy right now, and it's
I
funny.
am.
I swear this is the busiest month of the year for me right now. It's all happening at once. Why are all these games just dropped at once, and everyone wants me to play them? I don't know how I can. I want to play these indie games, but how do I squeeze those in when I'm doing all these other new releases that people are asking for?
I wonder how.
You know?
It's very
So,
difficult.
This is a tricky one, guys, for sure.
It's
I'm not sure
tricky.
what to really do.
Yeah, maybe if only there
In
was a
regards
crew
to-
of people that could give me some advice or tell me what to do. Jay Woo
Russo says new Treat Panda video for Skip Juice. No, we're heading it out. I did get sent from Doomer the true story of the thumb numbness, and Midgery Merchant as well sent it, so we can watch that. We got that ready. Hold on.
I would like to really quickly point out that my name doesn't appear anywhere on this tweet that you just put out about the DSP face art, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. That's all right.
That was implied. It was implied who that was.
Sorry.
Huh?
Okay, sorry. My bad. Yeah, I see that now. I get that.
Put a black light on it, and it says Snoot on it.
These games and juggling them all.
Cool.
You know, it's
Give it a
very
shot. Give it a
tricky
shot.
situation. By the way, I'm uninstalling some games right now. I know I've never played
was
games
a
like
good
Sonic the
race
Shadow
podcast.
Generations. I just
Let me
uninstalled Dragon Ball
delete
Z.
some games, guys. Hang on.
which I'm
Library.
never
Sorry,
playing
guys.
again.
I'm just
What
going through
else should I install
some
here?
mail here. Final notice.
I never even played
final
Retro
notice,
Realms, but I think it's
final
tiny.
notice.
I'll be honest, I don't think we're
final
ever getting
notice.
You're pre-qualified. Pre-qualified. Okay, yeah, don't need that. Yep.
back to A Quiet Place. That one was an okay game for when we played it in October, but I don't think we're going to be playing that one again.
We can't see what you're talking about, Phil.
All right, I installed a few games there.
Oh, good.
Oh, Fierce to Fathom. I probably won't be playing episodes 1 and 2 of Fierce to Fathom again. We already beat them, right? Get rid of those.
now.
Here we go.
Hang on a second, guys.
Okay.
We made
let me
like
check-
System Shock again, so I'll keep that.
Oh,
on.
my
sorry, guys,
recycle bin's kind of filled. Hang on. Let me see if I can delete the recycle bin. Hang on.
You know what? When's the last time I called my mom? Hold on, guys. I'm just going to pause the podcast for a second while I call my mom real quick. I'm just going to mute the mic, okay? And also mute the camera so you guys just sit here. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So
Anything else?
cool. There you go.
See that?
Any other content?
All right.
Look.
So
All right, so.
cool. There you go. That's what's
Pretty
going
busy day.
on right now, and it's pretty crazy.
Uninstalling.
Right now, juggling
Podcasting.
This is a packed podcast.
all this stuff.
Oh,
Now,
very
we
stressful.
have some news stories to cover today that I would like to
Head
discuss on the
rush,
show.
yeah. Oh, shit, head rush.
Okay, let's do it.
Whoa.
Ready? So, time for some gaming news, my friends. Let's jump over.
All right, who got laid off?
Uh,
All right, Bethesda laid anyone
So,
off? Oh, okay.
our first story of the day, and by the way, while I'm doing this, I can actually turn off my RGB lights so that it doesn't mess with the camera. There you go.
oh, thank you. Big
the game-
improvement. Thank you so much.
Oh, God,
Wow.
thank God.
Awards have narrowed down
Oh, my God.
the player's voice
Yes, please.
to
Yeah.
5. All right? Now, keep in
3
mind,
of these
according
games are
to
gotcha
Jeff
games.
Keighley,
Yeah.
these have been 100%
Shout out
determined
to the gotcha
by
game players in
common
the chat.
votes.
I know you're out there.
I hope we're not going to say that gotcha games are dumb, Philip.
Okay?
Ooh,
This is
that
not,
would be a prickly
oh,
pear, wouldn't it?
you know, journalists nominated these and their
These are the real gamers that Philip said you should, care about their opinion of. Remember this, guys. Fuck those journalists. We should be getting the opinions of real gamers. So now we are getting the opinion of real gamers. Philip won't be angry at this, right?
Definitely not. Why would he?
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
Just want to be clear. Just want to make sure we're there.
voting,
okay?
and that's why.
This is the
or,
real gamers.
You know, liberal people with agendas. This is supposed to be open.
Damn, I didn't expect that to come out. Okay.
Liberal people with
Not those
agendas.
fucking libs. Fuck them.
Get fucked.
voting. Okay?
Okay.
Here's the games that are left.
Okay, here we go.
Black Myth Wukong,
Uh-huh.
Genshin Impact, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, Wuthering Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero.
Wandering water within the waves. What's that song by Darkside?
Wonder the water that lives
yeah.
in your brain.
Water the wonder,
First.
the wind the rain. Dark sea to flow. Excuse me.
Yeah, I can't rap as fast as Phil.
Wuthering
Do I
waves
even
and
need to
what
comment? The thing is,
Yeah.
when you have open voting,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
You have a lot of
real gamers. Okay, go ahead.
Go on,
people
go ahead.
who are essentially drumming up votes
Voting.
while the rest of the internet is just kind of not paying attention. Like, I'll be
What?
honest, I haven't voted. I didn't really care to vote.
What else is
So
new?
your
Not
your
registered,
take
huh?
is other people are voting while other gamers are. Well, just try to take this sentence at its word. Okay, I'm going to challenge
Okay,
you guys.
sure.
Listen very carefully.
Drumming up votes. You have a lot of people
Okay, a lot of people.
who are essentially drumming up votes
You have a lot of people who are essentially drumming up votes
AKA
while the rest of
people
the
are
internet
voting.
is just kind of not paying attention.
while the rest of the internet is not kind of not paying attention. So
Okay.
That means other people are voting while you chose not to vote. Kind of like the presidential election, actually. But okay, cool. People are drumming up attention. Okay.
Like, I'll be honest, I haven't voted. I didn't really care
what else
to
is
vote
new?
for this. But now I haven't voted, and I go back and I look at it, and I'm like, wait, what? 3 out of the 5 games for Player's Voice are mobile games.
Hell
that
yeah.
are, you know,
Is that a problem,
that kind
Philip?
of anime-centric. Exactly. The Weeb gaming community kind of
Big
deal.
ups.
Wuthering Waves,
Are these speaking of them negatively, Philip?
I never even heard of. I have no clue what that is.
Yeah?
Obviously, I know Genshin Impact because I played it years ago. But Genshin Impact is like a 4 or 5-year-old game, isn't it, at this point? And then Zenless Zone Zero, I don't even know what the hell that is.
Okay.
And apparently,
you know it's a mobile game
also made
somehow.
by the
Why
same
did you make
company
this-
as Genshin Impact, so you know it's a similar game, right?
Similar.
So
Similar.
The fact
Blackmate says Hoyoverse always bribes players with free gacha. Well, they're. If Philip said that point, I would take him at his word. His point was much different than yours, Black Mage. His point was they're kind of drumming up votes while the rest of the internet is not paying attention. That's what he said.
the fact that 3
drumming
out of
them up.
5
Drumming them up somehow.
are this style. And the other thing that gets me about this, right?
Uh-huh.
How could possibly 3 out of 5 of those games be in there when it's the same audience?
Because
That's
there's
the
a lot of
question
them.
you got to ask.
There's a lot of fucking audience.
Yeah, as if anybody would ever play this like 3 different gacha games at the same time,
please,
right?
no way.
People would not play more than one mobile game at a time. Come on, who would do
Never.
that?
Who? No.
Never.
Okay, because let's be honest, they're
please.
all a similar style of audience. So how the hell did those people who apparently were only supposed to be able to vote once each,
Philip?
how are 3 of those?
Oh, he's going for election fraud.
Yeah, the fix is in, boys.
Stop the count.
The
Stop the
loony
count.
the loony libs have done it again.
Those games in the top 5?
Stop the count.
I call bullshit. If one of those games were in the top 5,
my
I'd be
God.
like, that makes sense. The entire audience for those games all voted for the one. But the fact that 3 of them are in there, that tells you that this is just fucking bullshit, that they're abusing the system, that they're going in there likely with bot votes.
75% of votes are Chinese votes. Okay, there we go.
And they're voting for these games to get them on there, but it's nonsense. These games literally would have eaten each other alive in the voting. All 3 of them would have gotten about a third of the votes from that audience,
Definitely.
and therefore they never would have made it to the top 5. So this tells you right now, it's bullshit.
What?
It's definitely a faked vote. It's fucked up. Okay?
It's
but you know
bullshit.
what? I mean, this is the
fake to
problem
vote.
with the Game Awards.
It's
Okay?
a fake to
Either
vote.
you got on the one end, everyone's bot voting to fuck up the player's voice. On the other end, you've got the jury, which is just a
he asked for it. I gotta put it. Oh no.
Oh, get her out of here.
Get her in
I don't wanna
here.
see
He asked her, so should we get her? There we go.
bunch of game journalists.
We got the jury.
Who are all of like mind when
What's
it
up,
comes
jury?
to political views and social
We've
views.
got 0 what's up, by the way. If I get 0, I'm going to be
I know.
pissed.
And they're not.
And James
I'm gonna
been in
be
here too.
I know. There's 0 what's up. Come on. Say what's up to
dominating and
somebody.
voting for games that
He's
people have
been
never heard of.
watching.
Right? Like, listen, I just told you, I just played Balatro for the first time. Okay? I like Balatro. I actually like its premise. It's poker with a twist. And I like the fact that the game is addictive and it's a roguelike. Okay? There is no
Okay, but-
universe where I would ever say that Balatro is a Game of the Year contender. I would have to be the most disingenuous jerk to say that because it's just a simple
Why?
card game. It's fun.
Why?
It's addictive.
Okay, stop.
But that's not.
Like,
Okay, go ahead.
okay, if you saw him play Balatro, he was laughing and he was having a great time. He was having so much fun. And to me, I'm very biased because I really, really love Balatro, but I think that anybody who is normally a miserable sack of shit bitches about every single fucking game that he plays is laughing and clapping as he's playing the tutorial level of Balatro. That to me makes it seem like a very, very good indicator of a very good game. Don't you?
So according to his mind, though, you could only be AAA then to win Game of the Year, right? He expects it to be like AAA. You have to be one of the 5 biggest game companies in the world, and you have to be AAA, basically walking simulator with some combat thrown in, right?
But no sports games. But no
sports game as well. Yeah, definitely. Oh God, no! Please. It's like
and
so
also no libcuck agendas either.
no libcuck, and no fake voting.
Not Game of the Year material. Listen, play it. It's great. I would recommend it highly if you like poker, but I'm never going to tell you that's the best game of the year because I'm not an asshole. But that's what's nominated for Game of the Year at the Game Awards because the jury is a bunch of biased nitwits. So
I took her down for a second, but she said it again.
Either have biased nitwits or you have bot voting. There's no in between of like normal people who can actually get heard because the Game Awards are fucking stupid.
Oh, because they didn't agree with me. So there's no normal people.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so that's the truth. Is that it's dumb shit. I don't think that it matters. And when people say to me, "Are you going to watch him this Thursday?" Fuck no. I'm not going to waste my entire night watching and reacting to that shit. I'll be playing games or
I'll be playing good games like Balatro.
I'll be begging people for money in perfect silence.
I'll be doing DS politics. That's more interesting and important to me than this stupid game.
Oh yeah, that and the 180 people watching agree with you.
Award show that's literally run just to make
multiple segments on my podcast talking about the Game Awards that I don't care about. By the way,
definitely
Keely money. Because I'm going to say it right now.
That's the real. Just say you hate that he gets money. It's pretty simple. Yeah. Also, he doesn't have to beg people for money.
That's literally run just to make Jeff Keighley money.
Yep.
Because I'm going to say it right now.
This is literally run to make you money, dumb fuck.
Are a sham. Because you don't have games like Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Oh,
Path of Exile 2.
How many times are we going to bring this up? Like, how many fucking segments can we make this argument? This is like our third time now.
It's a completely flawed argument too, because the reason that they don't include, like, okay, first of all, they're not ineligible for the Game Awards. They're ineligible for 2024's Game Awards.
Yes, if it's that good, it'll get voted. Yeah, if it's that good, it'll win.
It's so that a game that comes out in December doesn't get fucked over. Like, you whatever. I don't know. I don't have to belabor this point. Everybody knows this.
Slime Privilege in the house says Phil is both the voice of the common man and simultaneously the most important person of all time who started it all on YouTube. Yeah, it's pretty simple. He's a common gamer and also very important and needs $300 of your money every day.
He's just a little guy, but he's also the smartest man in the world and an authority on absolutely everything. So
pretty simple.
I have games like Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Path of Exile 2, or hell,
both of those games he has not. I was going to say both of those games he has not played at all. He never even loaded them up yet.
Anything being released right now in consideration. Right now, Marvel Rivals is doing incredibly well.
Marvel Rivals.
It's got a good player base. It's got a lot of attention on it. Why isn't it in there for multiplayer game of the year? Oh, because the Game Award nomination it's cut off several weeks ago. Why? Because Jeff Keighley wants to do them this week so he can make ad revenue for Christmas.
When do you want him to do it?
Because it's valid.
Just let it go.
Not because it makes any sense.
1 + 1 is 3. Go ahead.
Just because he wants to make
war
money.
is peace.
Live your life.
These awards should be
We've always been at war with Eurasia.
Then you can have all the games from the year in them.
Live your life.
Because here's the truth. We're having a great amount of games at the end of the year. Literally 0 of these games will be nominated next year. I'm just going to say that right up front.
What was
you will not see these games in contention or mentioned or even...
Can we please
mark
be careful?
this down? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put this so I can search it later.
Thank you.
Game of the Year Awards 2025. Okay. In the future, I'm going to be able to search for that and find this exact clip. That'll help me in the future.
Possible for Game of the Year because no one remembers games from December in November of the next year.
Mm-hmm.
Get it? That's just how our minds work. So the Game Awards are flawed. Jeff Keighley needs to rethink the way he does them, except he doesn't care because he's so rich.
Yeah, definitely.
Why would he?
Uh-huh.
If he's the big money guy.
To make more money next year.
Sounds like a bad coat, bro.
A big money guy when it comes to game events. Why would he give a shit if they're actually legit or as long as he's making money, right?
Definitely. Good point.
So,
dude, that just tells you exactly where his mindset is at any given time, right? I certainly wouldn't give a shit if I was getting money, right? So I just put out whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is.
It is
but
what
that's
it is,
very
dude.
frustrating.
Ellipsion says, who's a mod, says in round 2 you could pick 5 games out of 10 games, so it makes sense multiple games of the same genre got in. That does make sense, Ellipsion. What doesn't make sense is why you're a mod in his chat then, if you have somewhat of a brain.
I really wish that it was a more legit event, but that voting is complete bullshit. Like I said, having one of those 3 games in the top 5
days,
for viewer player's voice makes sense.
We're not.
I wouldn't dispute that at all. Having 3 of them in the top 5 just absolutely proves that the votes are fake.
Do you want to read what your mod said or no?
They're botting the fuck out of me because it's the same people voting 3 times. Bullshit.
Do you want to read your mod? Read what your mod said or no?
That makes no sense.
Okay.
Nope, no need.
Our next news story of the day, folks.
Tips, not going to happen, I guess. No tips.
Valve is rumored to be making a home console,
dude,
that will play both valid PC games, but apparently
PC games? What does
also
that mean?
emulator games. They want it to be
So it's a computer?
home console, meaning fully hooked up to your entertainment system, much like your Xbox or your PlayStation 5 or your Switch is right now. They want it to have, full capabilities.
Yeah.
They want it to be able to use the Steam controller.
Ooh.
The Steam controller, which you can use with Steam right now.
Uh-huh.
And having things like Steam Link, so we can...
Okay, he's working his way through the tweet in real time, by the way, if you haven't noticed.
He's got Valve Home Console searched at the top there.
He said it's going to be on Steam. It's going to be releasing a Steam box. It's going to be on your home console. It's going to have a new Steam controller, and it's going to have things like Steam Link.
Now is Valve entering the console living room market by any chance? And I think it might be over for Xbox fingers and PlayStation. You're going to have to fight hard against Valve. I think so.
It's linked if you have a Steam Deck or you have other Steam accessories in your house, right? They basically want this to all... they want Steam to become a household name for gaming.
Pretty sure it already is, but all right, go ahead.
The place where you buy...
No one knows what Steam is.
Buy games or
what is
that
this?
niche thing if some people has a Steam Deck or not.
Yeah.
They want it to become the big thing, okay? People, of course, have different takes on this. Look.
Okay.
Valve is entering the console living room market. It's all over for Xbox. I wasn't aware that Xbox was even in contention at this point. I mean,
what? Scathing commentary.
That's why Kat got my Xbox Series X, by the way. Bitch, I don't need this anymore.
This fucking
you can
sucks.
have it.
Apart systematically over the last 5 years with little to no
good point,
foothold
Dr.
in the
Aids.
gaming market. So I don't know why they're saying that, but PlayStation, you're going to have to fight hard against Valve. I mean, I think I agree. If Valve comes out with a valid home console solution that runs similarly to a mid-range gaming PC, and they're pumping all the Steam games out on it, day one, and they're making it viable.
Yeah, this doesn't mean they're pumping Steam games out for it, specifically for it. Okay.
For you to play them all.
Do you know what a Steam Deck is? I don't think he does.
It's a little computer. It's a tiny little computer that you just play Steam. Install Steam on, basically.
I don't think he knows what it is.
Steam controller and everything. This might work, but the problem is they don't really have a good track record. Remember, they've tried this before, and it didn't work. It did not catch on with the masses. I guess it really matters. What really matters is the backing and how much effort they put into it.
The backing.
Like, look at this.
Yeah, that's never important in any other situation, how much effort they put into it.
Now, what is this?
The backing? What is this? Number 3.
What is it? What is this?
It's hilarious.
Number 3 in the tweet site.
How is this guy reputable?
I play games and occasionally sleep. How are you reputable? He has 2 million subscribers. How many do you got, Philip?
He's verified on Twitter, so I know it's him.
He's got 30,000 subs on followers on Twitter, and he's got a 2 million subscriber YouTube channel.
It's going to shit on some random guy.
I already trust him more than you.
Yeah.
Where did you get your information from? Look at this.
He said, would you buy? As in, if it's like that, would you buy it? It's called engagement bait tweet. You don't have to engage with it.
Yeah, a little hypothetical thing, you're just putting out there. You know what hypothetical means, Phil? Come on.
Oh, he's still not following Worski. Good shout, TJ Gamebox. Not following the boyfriend.
Hybrid compatible with Steam Deck and PC. Save shared across cloud or locally. Entire Steam library available from PC Deck. VR compatible with Steam VR. Free online play. Steam Deck remote play with Switch-like docking. Launching with Half-Life 3.
This is all fucking engagement bait. How?
4K 120.
You know that he's devouring every engagement bait ever.
He cannot resist. Like, I'm trying to think of a good example of a stupid one.
If he was attracted to women, all of his replies would be him saying hi to thoughty out girls on Twitter, being like, "You don't have to send me a DM. I'm just saying hi."
He's the guy that like people post a picture of Mario and say like, honestly, Mario didn't do that much for gaming overall. And then Philip be writing a paragraph response.
Oh, actually, he did do everything for gaming,
Name one person who did less for gaming than this character. Oh, wait. And Phil's just doing multiple replies to it. That's not the top anime betrayal in anime. It's this one from Hunter x Hunter.
He would devour that bait.
Yes, ray tracing support $4.99. Would you buy? He made all that up.
Yeah, you just figuring that out.
That right? Like 0 things posted in this post are actual facts. He
It says,
literally
"What
made
you
all that up.
How
Wow.
dented can you be, man?
So
Very.
anyway, I mean, my take on it is
See, that's another person with engagement bait. No idea
We're
that's
just
going to look like
looking-
that.
We're just looking at random shit now.
again, if
You know, most people are stupid on
put
Twitter.
effort-
They fall for that shit.
marketing,
Okay.
all of that into it.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Good.
If they did.
Should we do some marketing on this product? Do you think, Gabe Newell? Do you think we should do marketing? Nah, I don't think
DSP's checklist is effort and marketing.
so. Brilliant.
What a CEO. Fuck you, Phil Spencer. This is the way. Effort
right,
and
guys.
marketing.
We are really coming down to the wire of the launch of this Steam console now, and I just was hoping that you guys could provide some ideas about what we could contribute to this.
All right, so here's my idea.
Okay,
Step
go ahead.
1, marketing.
That's risky. I don't know,
Okay.
man. I
Step
don't know.
2,
Okay.
effort.
Get out of my office now! You are fired.
Walks out.
I feel it could work.
And that
Because
man's
right
name
now,
was Albert
admittedly,
Einstein.
Xbox has floundered. And their whole strategy now is to not even focus on Xbox as a console, but everything is an Xbox. Your phone is an Xbox.
Oh, we're going back to
Your
this.
electric toothbrush is an Xbox.
We're stuck in the loop.
Your bidet in your bathroom is an Xbox. They're morons. They're never going to sell anything that way. But that's where they're going because their leadership is fucking atrocious at this point. Okay?
Okay.
Definitely.
So, my take
Just
is
let 'em go, let 'em go,
with
let 'em go.
Xbox stepping down from contention, okay, there is
Xbox is not stepping down from contention. Go ahead.
an opening in the marketplace for another contender. There absolutely is. But
They're already in the market and they own a massive part of it. What are you talking about?
Steam is the next gaming phenomenon. Steam.
Yeah, you guys ready to hear about this crazy new thing called PC gaming? Oh, brother,
they
I'm
have
not
to
ready.
do it right. Okay? They do have to put a ton of effort. Like,
Yeah,
if
I
they
gotta
launched
stick the
an
landing
ad
on this one
campaign
for sure.
that
Ooh, Zach has a great one here. Panda Lee is Phil's Xbox. Oh, Zachary.
rivaled the Sega ad campaign from the 90s, where they would like
Sega?
show the PlayStation and be like, well, this is what it does, but here's what we can do. No
Dude, are
cost
you for real?
He's bringing up 30-year-old console wars now.
Aimed at literal children, by the way. Like, yeah.
Sega, yeah, what do you go? Steam Deck does what Xbox don't.
Nailed it.
blast processing on this one with the VFX 32 chip.
online play whatsoever. Day one, all new releases at super high quality. You know, if they really pushed it well,
Yeah,
I
blast
think it would
processing.
work. But
What are you
I'm curious if they
talking
will.
about?
Like previously, they tried this and they didn't do any of that. They just expected that because they had an installed base of people who use Steam, that people were going to buy the home, adapter for it, and no one did because
Home adapter?
You use Steam on PC. Like everyone, Steam is on PC, right?
Yeah.
No one thought, oh, Steam, but buy a home console to use Steam on. No one thought that.
Well,
So
someone
they
might.
need to put a lot of marketing and effort into changing that mentality. They haven't done that. So I think it could work. And honestly, I think a new competitor could be in there, and to basically have a lot of the advantages of PC.
I have no clue what he's
on a
talking about.
console could work as
Genuinely,
well.
no, I've lost the
Well,
plot,
I don't
too.
know. I guess we're gonna have to find out.
Okay, great story.
I hope
Better
that they
clip
do give
that
it,
one.
give it a serious try.
Yes, please clip that.
Okay. All right. Our final story of today
Well, these first two have been great.
has to
Of these
do
three,
with a company called itch.io. Now,
my
admittedly,
God.
I don't know much
Itch.io.
about itch.io. Okay,
you
I don't know
fucking
what kind of
fake-ass
games they
gamer.
sell or whatever, but they apparently are a
Itch.io.
legit company that sells games online. It's some kind of a game distribution service. Or
yeah,
something
some
like
kind
that.
of game
I don't know.
distribution center.
It's some kind of rigmarole. Who knows what it is?
Well, guess what happened overnight?
What happened?
Funko, yes, that's right. The company that makes Funko Pop figures and a million
Okay.
other Funko things now, because the Pops are so
Oh,
popular, they spread
million
out
other
and do a whole
Funko
bunch
things.
of content now. Right?
They make
That'll-
they
that
make
old company.
Funko Pops and other Funko style things.
and Funko things. That old company.
Yeah.
Right? They even have a game that flopped miserably, but they do have a game.
Okay.
They have
Did
seemingly
anybody get laid off,
false
or-
flagged
What?
itch.io with a phishing report.
We're literally just
And
reading the
from what is being reported,
Twitter.
it's because of
Apparently, it's what they're reporting. I kid you not. Itch.io has been taken down by Original Funko because they use some trash, parentheses, AI powered. No.
bad
I
AI.
was trying for the joke. But...
Sorry.
Okay, so here's actually itch.io posting themselves 13 hours ago. I kid you not, itch.io has been taken down by Original Funko because they use some kind of a trash
He's doing it right now.
AI-powered brand protection software called Brand Shield Limited that created some bogus phishing report to our registrar, I Want My Name, who ignored our response and just disabled our domain.
Okay. That's funny.
Okay.
So
I mean, it's
Funko,
not
being
funny,
a
but-
giant company with a lot of money, hired an AI program to protect their IP or whatever, and the AI misidentified a different business that has nothing to do with Funko,
Yeah.
filed a report on behalf of Funko without any verification, and then I guess their registration service registrar, I forget how it works, they register a website or whatever.
Register.
It's the,
Yeah,
the registrar, the registration server. It's on the ingest side of the server, and
Now,
it does
folks,
the output Skype to the inbox.
I think it's time for us to start discussing
Uh-oh.
responsible use of AI. Okay? Because at this point, I've had enough of this bullshit.
By the way, just to let you know, anyone with a brain would know that this would not last, and itch.io is already back up. So there we go. Good story.
So,
Good news story.
Problem solved. Problem solved.
Yep. Great story, Phil. Keep going,
Because
though.
I've gone through this many times on YouTube. all
Name
right?
exactly
I'm going to
one.
give you a perfect example of how
Okay.
AI can go bad and hurt a
Go right
business
ahead.
that doesn't
Now.
deserve it.
Go
All right?
That's it. Go.
All
now.
the time on YouTube.
All the time.
YouTube has an AI-powered algorithm for
No.
content ID matching.
No.
AI powered. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right? And what it does, it'll search for something that's similar to content that's loaded into their content ID system,
That's not AI. You know that, right?
match
Or-
it without
okay.
any kind of intelligent verification,
What?
and just go
What intelligent verification would you like? It's more of a yes or no style thing.
Equals match? True? False?
grant claiming rights to a company that has no right to it. For example, this
please.
literally happened 2 to 3 weeks ago.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Someone who is a YouTuber was playing Call of Duty. Now they have a high and mighty partnership company. Okay, they
High and mighty.
High and mighty.
They're up on their ivory towers.
They got a highfalutin MCN network, according to their YouTube channel, is so holier than thou MCN.
gave all of their content to the partnership company. The company loaded that into the content ID system. And I'm not kidding you.
Oh, what? Oh, please.
Every single person on YouTube who played Call of Duty Black Ops 6 multiplayer had their videos claimed
Oh, my God.
by this person, claiming that we all stole their content. That somehow
maybe
they
they-
had
maybe?
the rights to
Yeah.
Black Ops 6 multiplayer.
And I'm sure you tried to reverse that claim and it was instantly reversed, right?
So I want
Yeah.
you to think about that. How many thousands of people played Black Ops 6 multiplayer,
Yeah.
uploaded their videos to YouTube, which is their legal right, monetized their videos, and then
It's not a
lost
legal right,
the
you dumb
monetization
fuck.
It's definitely not legal, right?
on their
Yep.
video because the AI of YouTube is fucking dog shit.
Ooh.
Probably
me,
zero
it's
would be
not-
my guess.
Not a big deal. Why? Because that's a drop in the bucket for me. I play a
I gotta write that time. You gotta write that time.
zillion
Yeah,
games.
don't
To lose
don't say
monetization
that
on
stuff.
Call of Duty isn't a huge deal for me.
Then
Right?
why do
I was
you
only gonna
fucking
make a
turn off the radio for GTA?
That is a
Like,
huge
why do you-
deal.
few dollars on each video
Something might go viral. You never know.
regardless.
Oh,
So,
by the way,
no,
it's
I
not a
lost
drop
it.
in a. It is a drop in a bucket, but it's a drop in an empty bucket. By the way, because it's like the fact that he gets $5 on ad revenue for any given, like at max for any given video. That's why it doesn't matter that much because he's not even really losing money.
Emphasis on max, by the way, because most of his videos get less than 1,000 views. So
Correct.
yes.
$50 or something, right? But to someone, few dollars on each video regardless. So, oh no, I lost $50 or something, right?
Oh wow.
But to someone who their
whoa,
content
bringing
is
that up a
mostly
little
Call
bit.
of Duty, can you imagine if what you were doing was covering Call of Duty in depth? And then all of
Whoa.
a sudden, your entire channel just got claimed by some fucking jackass
Mm-hmm.
who decided to upload their stuff to Content ID, and the AI is piss poor and misidentified it.
Then what?
I guess you just get that cleared up instantly the way that it does, huh? Then you just get that. You just file a real quick reversal, and that just goes through instantly because they can see it's obviously a problem. Next question.
That's a bad use of AI. I'm sorry, AI has good uses and bad uses. Would you like to see a good use of AI? It's right now. Take a look at
He's saying another thing that isn't. Me.
I am green screened onto this for this segment because AI can be used well for certain applications. This is amazing. Look, I don't even have a green screen behind me.
Oh my god!
The AI is so smart. It cuts the whole background out, and I'm able to be here for gameplay or for This is a good use of AI. This doesn't harm anyone. It allows me to make better content.
It is harming me right now.
And he said, literally, guys, like they do market this as AI. NVIDIA Broadcast does use AI. That's how they market it. And Philip did say, I wonder if it will learn about me, to figure it out better. Definitely.
It acts stupid and it harms someone. It shouldn't be used for those applications. If an AI misidentification is going to take down a business, it should never be used for those applications, ever.
Okay.
It should be doing busy work. AI should be doing things that are so menial and time-consuming, right? That now we can save that time for humans to do more meaningful, productive, creative work, right?
Please
AI
shut the fuck up.
should be doing things that we don't want to do or don't have the time to do. Like someone made a great example of this the other day.
Please, I'm waiting for this. Yeah, go ahead.
Why is it that people are now talking about using AI to generate art, music, and all of this? That's the stuff that humans love to do and need to do to create culture. Instead, why aren't we talking about AI doing all the busy work shit we don't want to do? Like washing dishes or doing the laundry.
Yeah, let's get the ChatGPT to wash the dishes, guys.
We don't want any AI songs, right? We definitely don't. Honestly, who wants
definitely
that?
not. No, why would you want that ever?
We don't want that. Okay.
Or scrubbing the floors.
Yeah, scrubbing the floors. All right, let me put that in ChatGPT. Scrub my kitchen.
I love that's what he wants. He wants this sophisticated neural network AI, like revolutionary technology, to be a slave for him, to be his fucking wife and clean his house for him.
He just wants another mom wife, but AI version.
That's what AI should be designed to do. Do the shit that's menial tasks that no one wants to fucking do, and it's not productive or meaningful or interesting or stimulating. Don't tell AI to do intelligent tasks because AI isn't intelligent. It's artificially intelligent. Get it?
Okay. Oh my
God. Do the things that don't need to be smart.
Best. We might have got back with this.
Yeah,
I agree.
We might be back.
I agree. He did it. He agreed with himself. Hold on.
Get it? Have it do the things that don't need to be smart. I agree. Have it do.
We did it again.
Good point, me.
Good point. Are the people you're agreeing with in the room right now?
Yes. I'm all here.
I agree. Good point.
Cut the background out of my scene here.
AI,
but don't have it do all my
dishes.
intelligent work for me, right? Don't have
like.
I do apologize. I got to play this one time. I'm sorry.
Very intelligent work of cutting the background out behind me. Very intelligent.
How low do your dreams have to be to take like, oh, AI, you could just do this shit? All right. Anyways, here, real quick. What do you
have a very limited imagination. Go on.
Yeah, that's for sure. Go ahead.
So, I think that's been a big positive change, right? I agree.
Right. I agree.
Everybody agrees. I agree. Thank you. Correct.
A scene here. Have it do the things that don't need to be smart. I agree.
You streaming right now?
Have it do cut the background out of my scene here, but don't have it do all my intelligent work for me, right? Don't have AI tell me what projects to run in the next 5 months. Don't have AI tell me what to say in a video. That's stuff I got to do.
Don't use the most incredible collection of knowledge ever combined in human history. Don't let it do that kind of stuff. Don't use it to give me ideas. Fuck that shit. I got enough ideas. I'm juggling games.
Yeah, I'm brimming with ideas right now. Come on, AI. You can't outthink me.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
How do I turn on these lights? Now, where do I make these lights go?
I got so many projects working right now. Five Nights at Freddy's,
figuring out the lights, not tripping over the cords.
My content's interesting because it's original. It's my content. It's the thoughts coming out of my brain. If I had AI do all my work for me, then what originality am I adding to my content, right?
Great question. What are you doing right now?
I'll just go out there and just identify anything that might be associated with us. There's going to be problems. There's going to be misidentifications. And then who gets hurt? The little guy. The little guy who can't hang and argue with Funko.
Shut the
little guy who now had their...
They did argue, and they got their website back in hours. Okay.
they're not the little guy. They're itch.io. Just because you don't know who they are doesn't make them the little guy, you dumb fuck.
So, there we go.
Business shut the fuck down.
I hate him so
when they
much.
did nothing wrong because AI is dumb as dirt. AI needs to be used responsibly like all other technology, and it's just not being used.
Stop punching down, AI.
Responsibly. It's being everything possible is being thrown towards AI to do. Do this, do that, do this, do that.
Good
and
example.
We're seeing some things are becoming amazing, and other things are just failing miserably. When
Okay,
AI
listen to that sentence again.
It was going to be this big
Listen to that
thing a few
sentence
years
again,
ago.
and look for anything. Anything specific. Oh, it's for this. It's for that. It's for this. It's for that.
Yes, do that. Possible. Being used responsibly. It's being everything possible. Is being thrown towards
everything
AI
possible.
To do this,
okay.
Do that, do this, do that. And we're seeing some things are becoming amazing and other things are just failing miserably.
Oh,
When
now
AI
that's so
was-
clear now. Thank you for being so specific. I understand.
I love that example. Do this, do that, do this, do that. Some things are incredible, but some things suck. Okay, so I'm learning a lot here. This is really incredible. Okay,
First announced it was going to be this big thing a few years ago.
It was a big thing.
I was very skeptical.
It is a big
But
thing.
now I'm seeing that AI could have some pretty good applications, right? Right now,
like
my background being
the green
removed is
screen removal is the big
This is
thing.
the biggest thing. This is the changing the universe is removing the green screen.
Literally stuff that they have been doing since like the 20s. Like genuinely.
really awesome. This camera has an ability to actually follow me around the room.
Oh my God,
if I turn on the
Disable
AI
that right
tracking.
now.
I think that's cool. Now, personally, I don't want to use that,
I sway a
but
lot.
I think that's cool, right?
Please say
But
what's up to somebody.
Yeah,
It's
come on.
dumb
That's
to
also not
think that
using AI, by the way.
in its infancy, which it is. It's definitely still in its infancy. It's going to be smart enough to identify issues like copyright or trademark or whatever
You
it
said
was
it-
that
you
Funko
just
was
said
using
it's
it for,
not.
and it's going to do it properly. You know, it's sad because YouTube on a daily basis
NWO
is
News. For the love of God, take the shot! Take the shot! I've got a clear shot. He's swaying too much.
granting thousands upon thousands of fake
He's twisting.
claims, and no one holds
Oh no,
them
he's got the
accountable.
window open. The crosswind
Why?
is going to throw off the trajectory
Why
of the
does
bullet.
no one sue YouTube and say your AI is faulty? It was your responsibility to make sure that
sue
you
'em.
enforced
Sue 'em,
the law
please. They're
properly.
waiting.
You
Why
misenforced
do you ask
the law
ChatGPT why you can't do that, Phil?
Yeah, good thing YouTube doesn't have a lot of money to
tens
defend
of
themselves.
thousands of times a day. Here's a ginormous lawsuit. Fuck you. Get sued into oblivion.
Get
It should
sued.
happen.
Get
Funko
sued.
should be sued into oblivion. You employed the AI. Now you deal with the ramifications because you shut our business down, and it's not
For
right.
1 hour.
It really drives me nuts.
Definitely.
That this is just something. How everything just does AI. AI. You want to know another thing that's really
AI,
bad with
AI.
AI right now?
No,
Go ahead.
please.
The job search in the United States.
Philip,
Right now, if you want
Is someone searching for a job in that household, Philip?
I hope not in an AI field because I don't know who would be qualified for that in this household.
wanted to apply for a job, you can't just go to a business and apply for a job. You know what they tell you? Go online.
That's been that way for 15 fucking years.
Try 20, dude. Try
I know.
20 years, please.
And go apply on one of these employment sites.
What do you want? Go in there. Excuse me, I'd like a job, please.
That's not AI. Literally, that's like asking your grandpa, like talking to your grandpa when you don't have a job, and he's just like, "Well, I would just walk right up to the manager of fucking Chase Bank and say, give me a job, please, as
I'll
a
take
data analyst."
2 nickels an hour, and I want a lunch break. And I need some time to milk my cows in between.
And I negotiated the contract with him right on the spot, and I started work that day.
What? How? Wait, how the fuck is this AI? By the way, what are we gonna
Well,
say?
it's on the computer, stupid, and it's using online as well.
Okay, got it.
There's a whole bunch of them. There's like 4. They're called like almost like marketplaces, right? The problem.
Yes.
They're not run by humans. They're run by automated AI. So you go on there and you'll see a million jobs listed. And you'll apply, and guess what? Those businesses don't even fucking exist.
What?
Okay, so it sounds like someone fell for some scam shit, but it's not.
Right now, shit you not, you can find job postings for restaurants in my area that
Why were you looking at these, Philip?
closed 6 months ago. They're still listed. Because
that's not AI's problem.
What does that have to do with AI? What does any of this have to do with AI?
That's the company needing workers, and then they close, and they still have the contract for 6 months or whatever with that website to have the job posting there. Like, he has zero idea how anything works on Earth.
Literally anything on Earth. Genuinely, I don't think you can even how a single thing works.
You said because in Japan, we did that podcast and people that had job postings, and what they do is you sell blocks of 6 months, and it doesn't matter if you usually if you fill the job, the people just forget to fucking stop paying, and then you just keep getting paid.
Correct. And the AI is dumb as fuck and doesn't know that the business doesn't exist anymore.
Definitely AI.
So it just has this shit listed there in perpetuity over and over and over, relisting for no fucking...
because they're getting paid.
Are you checking the age of the post, Phil, or are you just looking at the same search query results and accidentally not realizing that you're just looking at the same page looped over and over?
Amazing. How is this AI?
Crazy. There was a business.
Oh, well,
okay.
Please, careful, Philip. We clearly know that cat is looking for another job now. I mean, that much is almost clear. But all right, what's next?
On a delivery app that I use for food.
Oh, fuck! Cat's gonna work for DoorDash so he can get the discount.
Oh, my God. Don't make her DoorDash. Come on.
That would be incredible.
We actually, Cat got my job. She's going to bring our food today, guys. She's working right now.
Delivered. And we knew that this business was down for renovation because every time you drive by it, you could see that the business had all these trucks and there was all...
What the fuck does this have to do with AI?
All this stuff. They had posted up on Facebook, we're closed. We had a flood.
Yeah.
Okay? The fucking delivery apps kept posting that the place was open. So people kept thinking that the place was open and would place orders, and then the AI would miss it. Oh, it was an error, and then it would cancel everyone's orders.
Yeah.
It's not AI. That is literally the human-controlled aspect of it. The business is the one that says, yes, our business is still available to be ordered from on DoorDash, you dumb fuck.
So this is the company forgetting to turn off the ability for DoorDash to make orders, and then as soon as they get an order, it gets canceled. It seems everything's working fine. The company forgot to turn it off.
This guy thinks that like AI is like HAL 9000 from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
And it's like driving around a little Google car, driving, like looking at stuff with its camera and be like, oh, I see this business is closed now. Okay, I'm updating my database.
Yeah.
And it did this for 3 months straight.
Like those guys in Fallout, the robots just walking around.
Yeah,
okay, this business is open. Check the checklist, like doing human jobs, Okay.
Yeah, you think this is the Jetsons, basically.
Yeah.
Because it's too stupid to know what's going on.
Wow, this is incredible. We started out slow, but we got to something interesting here.
It's sad.
I'm sorry, Dave, I can't let you do that. That's funny.
I'm sorry, Dave. The order's not there, Dave.
I can't let you order that, Dave.
I'm sorry, Dave. This job that said make $4,000 in one day is not real, Dave. I hope you didn't apply to that, Dave. We got a big dog. Go ahead.
What are you doing, Dave?
Big dog in the house says, I hope one day YouTube gets tired of Phil bitching about the platform that supported him for years and bans him. Wow.
I hope so, too.
We'll see.
Use more AI. Well, no, you can't just think that AI is going to do everything. You have to have a human at some fucking point have some kind of a control over. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just say, well, toss everything to the wolves and just hope for the best.
What are you...
He has he's just making shit up, man. What the fuck? I hope he makes this a clip, by the way. I hope he does.
So dumb.
Yeah. So dumb. Nailed him. Felted him.
Anyway.
You have piss cum man in the kick chat?
Oh, okay. Shoutouts. I would just call in an order and go pick it up. The fees and lazy foreigners beg for tips every time anyway.
Yeah, I hate that if people are begging for tips every day.
Beg for tips is what the person tried to get out, yes.
Uh-huh.
Let's just make shit up to get pissed about, by the way. That's exactly what we're doing.
That is him to a T. He makes up people with made-up opinions and then gets mad at them.
He would like go back, like, you know when he couldn't find the port on the TV but then found it? He would be like, oh, this fucking AI hid the port. It's so brainless.
Now that don't make any sense. No regular person would never be able to find this button.
I'm sad to hear about this. This company should not have been negatively affected by
They
a
were
dumb
for a few hours and they're
AI
back up.
that's too stupid to know what it's actually trying to do, right?
Got him,
But the problem is it really AI's fault? No. That's the thing. AI is not to blame. Because a lot of people will be like, you see, AI is evil. AI is the devil.
That's
No.
You're doing
AI is
that.
not to blame. We are humans who are lazy and stupid.
So fucking much.
Humans who just want everything done
So
for them.
wait, do they have human components or not?
AI is the devil. No. AI is not to blame. We are humans who are lazy
That
and
point
stupid.
was really funny.
Humans who
We are.
just want everything done for them and think the easy way to do it is throw money at AI and just hope that AI will just fix it all.
Like throwing money at your setup?
Here's AI. Here's $10. Can you ban a website for me?
No. You have to actually put effort into doing things in life. You have to actually have time and discipline and investment. These things take time to develop. You can't just expect that because AI exists that it's going to be smart enough to do these things. Put some effort into it. If you have a business and you're running it, put some effort into actually searching for employees. You know, screening them properly.
They are on a fucking website. Iwamoto says DSP can't grasp the daily throughput of YouTube. Sad. I know. Like, think about that. If you want real people doing that fucking job, can you imagine? And if you don't like it, go to a different website, bitch. Mickey Thor says Nightbot on slippery slope to become Skynet. They make PCs too.
Oh wow, yeah.
Just let AI do everything, and then one day all of a sudden 17 people show up for an interview, and you didn't even know you had interviews today because you're an idiot.
Nailed them.
Get it?
Again, just making people up that don't exist.
So like, this story happened to Kat, it sounds like to me, though, kind of.
Interviews today because you're an idiot. Get it?
Got
it. I mean? This is how it's all running. So
no one's agreeing with you in chat either, Philip. Keep digging.
Hopefully.
People are trying to ask questions of him. Good job, LARPers, saying, could you explain what AI does that's good? Excuse me. Can you describe what AI does exactly?
Hopefully.
No.
Ask questions like that.
Things will get better.
They should incentivize the AI with tiered rewards via some kind of goal streak.
That's smart.
That's just good business.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I would do it.
Grazing Poro says, AI love robot and kissing videos. Rambo equals good. AI cat, she wants to eat some more. Song, bad. That makes sense, Grazing Poro.
Correct.
I don't know.
Don't you use AI in your slides and music for intros? Why not put some effort into them?
Sadly, I feel like things are going the wrong way because humans, again, they jump on this shit too early. They think, oh, well, AI is good, and look, hey, here's an opportunity for me to use it. I could just pay money, and then AI will do everything for me. Like that's actually not how it works at all.
It's still there too.
We haven't gotten to that point.
10 years
AI
after something is
still in its
relevant,
infancy
then
stages.
throw money at it, and then people will not care either.
That's what you
It's
do.
not time to employ AI to do everything for us. That's how things are going to come crashing fucking down in society, but people are too dumb to realize it.
Oh my God, yes.
Anyway.
Good take, Phil.
Good thing you're here. Good thing you're here.
Thank you, Phil, for enlightening us. I see you have no tips again. Was that the problem?
That's what I got for news stories.
Is that why we're pissy?
For today?
That's what we got. So,
I have a shout out to do here. I received a
$2 tip.
$2 tip. Can I send you DoorDash instead of a tip? No, because I don't, first of all, as you know, I don't eat on streams, only if I schedule it. For example, like a special DSP Tries It episode as a reward or something. But no, if you just send random shit to my house, I reject it
right in the
10 times out of 10 and it gets thrown out. I've gotten to my house, I reject it 10 times out of 10.
10 times out of 10.
And it gets thrown out. I've gotten packages, food, all kinds of shit that's shown up at my house before, and it goes right in the trash.
Yeah? Oh, good.
I don't accept it. I don't want anything sent to me. You know, if it's something that we talk about and we agree to mutually beforehand, fine.
Mutually?
But I am not, just allowing stuff to be sent to my home. Sorry about that. That's a bad idea. Okay. So now, we have just a little bit of extra time for the show.
Fuck for
about
that.
10-15 minutes. So let's see what you guys want to talk about. Please tag me in the chat. We'll do a little bit of Q&A to end our podcast.
I see Game Boy in the chat.
What's up, Game Boy? Good to see you here.
Yay! Hey, you called
Big
it.
fuck.
All right, well, we do have one. Now, this is going to be the pedestal. That is now our pedestal, okay? We're working on
Look
the
at these
pedestal.
animations.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
That's just step one, guys. 3 more steps. All right, get out of here. We got to get more. Now's the time, though.
Here this morning, it's going well. Thanks for asking. Every day I'm tweaking a little more. Like I said, now actually have the ability.
Yes, correct.
Every day I'm tweaking a little more.
Going well. Thanks for
Every day
asking.
I'm tweaking.
Every day I'm tweaking a little more. Like I said, now I actually have the ability to do everything, turn everything on and off here.
Oh
from
my God! Show us
actual,
again.
Stream Deck, which is amazing that I can do this now. Everything's getting a little better, a little more effort every day, right? Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So-
yes, effort. Notice we're just talking
Okay.
about that.
What do you guys want to talk about?
Okay.
Say what's
I don't
up
know,
to
why don't you
James.
put some effort
Play
into
Luna,
it
Snow,
and
and
ask us.
Storm in Marble Rivals tomorrow. I think I used Storm in the beta and I had liked
say
her.
what's up,
I
kid?
can't remember now.
No, he didn't. He skipped it.
Wasn't Storm kind of
Oh,
like
God.
Lucio? Like she's a team buffer, if I remember correctly. Maybe I misremember.
Oh, that's a team
I don't think
buff,
I used
all right.
Luna Snow. But I think people are saying that she's quite good in this game. Yeah, I might use them tomorrow.
Yeah, I might
Just
use it.
remind me when I'm actually playing.
Jade, maybe I will.
Okay.
What's up, somebody? Come on. What's up?
Come on, what's up, Game Boy?
What's
Okay.
up?
So
What's up? What's up?
let's see here.
What's
Casanova
up?
says, did you experience the original PS1 startup on PS5? Very briefly, because when I boot up my PS5, my TV's usually not on yet. So I was booting up my PS5 Pro to play Bloodborne the other night, and I was turning on my TV, and I caught the tail end of it, where it was the classic boot up screen. I was like, whoa! I turned quick, and I saw the very end of it, and then it went to the regular
I was
screen.
like,
and I was
whoa.
like,
Then I
oh.
was like, huh? I was like, whoa.
I was like,
huh?
oh.
Big up
Okay.
Nick SF says, I'd send him a mirror, but he never self-reflects. Oh, I'm down with the
Nice touch,
now.
bud.
We got a jokester.
Sadly, I wish they would let it be permanent.
We got a razzer.
The fact that they're claiming it's
No,
limited time only is insanely boneheadedly stupid.
go.
Just let everyone keep it for the 30th anniversary, but they're going to take it away at some point, apparently, which is really dumb.
Yeah, dumb. Totally.
No, the podcast does not start at 11:30, as I've told you this last week, since I have basically had this
Starts
new setup
later,
going.
bitch.
Every single day when I get in this office, I'm doing something different. Every day I'm trying to sync something new,
Beat off.
get something new working, and because of that, that's why I've been late to the podcast. But
I
the
don't
podcast has
think
been
that's
ending around
true.
the right time. But I'm planning to try to get it back on track once again I get into being able to consistently do it. But every day I get caught up with something. Like I said, my problem right now is time management. It's
Quick
no
poll here.
longer resources, money, and stuff like that. It's literally
now it's
time
just you.
management
Now, yeah, it's not just my
is
problem.
my problem. Like I just don't have enough time to do everything that I want to do.
Can you throw money at that one?
And it
Maybe the
sucks
AI
because
can help
there's
with
so
that.
much more I know I could be doing right now with my setup. If I had time to work with it, I just don't have time to work with it. You know.
Right.
You should tell your bitch wife to shut up and let you work, I guess. I don't know.
She's looking for a job. Easy on her, please.
What's my favorite
Oh,
Indiana
sorry.
Jones movie? Probably.
I don't have a favorite.
I don't have
what's
one.
What's
The first one.
all right,
The first
what's he gonna
one.
say? What's he gonna say?
He's
By
gonna
the way,
say-
what's your guess?
He's gonna say, I don't have favorites. I haven't seen them in so long, or just the first one. I like the first one.
I think he's gonna
That's my answer.
say.
Is Raiders. He's gonna say Raiders for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the last one with the dad. What's that called exactly? Not Temple of
Crusade.
Doom. Last Crusade. That's what I guess. Last Crusade.
Probably The Last Crusade.
Hey!
I think The Last Crusade is my favorite
okay.
one because not only do you have indie, but you also
That's
have
also the worst one.
That is not true, sir. It's better than the Temple of Doom
I
by
mean, it's
far.
not worse than the Crystal Skull or whatever the fifth one
yeah,
is.
yeah.
but,
No, I
it's
think it
not
goes
better-
3-1-2.
What?
Yes.
It is not better than Raiders. Give me a
Yes,
fucking
it is.
break on
Yes,
that.
it is.
No
Okay, I'm gonna ask
way.
chat. Chat, go ahead.
Oh,
This is a
wow,
poll.
that's
Serious
wild.
poll.
Yeah.
What is better? I'm only asked 2. Okay. Oh, Temple of Doom is easily the best? Kind of sav? Oh, get help.
No, kind of
You need help too. Okay.
Temple of Doom is the second one. That's really, really good. Yes.
What is the
But Raiders
best
is the best
Indie Jones? I'm not even going to pretend. The old ones don't exist. You know that. Pretend they don't exist.
The old ones?
You know, I mean the new ones. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, thank you. The opposite. So the opposite of what you
Raiders.
said. Yes.
Exact opposite of what I said is what I meant. That's very common. You know
Right,
that.
classic. Yes, I know.
All right. So don't try to make it a meme and guess something because you're trying to be memey. Just do your
Okay.
real fucking choice. Here we go.
I'm seeing 2 is dented. Get that guy out of here.
Okay. What is the best Indie Jones? Go. Make your choice. Kinda Sav says stand short round, stand chilled monkey brains. Well, short round is the best part of that movie. I'll agree with you on that alone.
Definitely.
But it's a very compact story. Doesn't feel as adventurous.
I'm sorry. There will never be a funnier moment in a movie, I think, than that sword guy doing the crazy sword stuff, and then Indiana Jones just kind of looks at him and shoots him instead of the fight. That's the fucking funniest joke in a movie ever.
I'm not with you. I'm not agreeing with you on that, but it was cool. Okay, I'll say that. Here we go.
Sean
Get the
Connery
votes in
was
now.
amazing in it. The plot is really good. I like the whole third final act where they're going to get the
Joji,
grail
the
and they
story
have to solve
behind
the
it's really funny
puzzles and
too,
stuff.
'cause he
That's
was actually
really, really
sick
neat.
that day.
I really like that
Yeah.
movie. Yes, I'm aware that you can select all those different PlayStation sounds on the dashboard now for a limited time. Don't ask me why it's a limited time.
Don't ask me why, dumb fuck. Can you please say what's up to somebody?
Yeah, anybody.
The one time we need it.
You have to unpause the stream though.
Horsing
sorry,
around Dan says, what do you think about a new bill being passed at AI?
Horsing around Dan.
I will have some
When
rights
you
as
use a
humans. I
name
don't know.
with like skepticism, it's very, very funny to me.
Horsing around. Big ups, King Jad. God, how are you? You're already here? What time is it?
Wow, holy fuck! How far behind are we?
I know. All right, let's go. You know the game. Find that schnoz. Find that schnoz. Go.
I don't know anything
bet you I
about
can
that,
find 'em.
so I can't comment on it. I don't know anything
I
about
really
that
gotta
at
change
all.
this up.
I've played any
Yeah.
old school Indiana Jones games on SNES or Genesis as
Maybe
Zombie
using
Wolfpacks. I have never, to my knowledge, played an Indiana Jones video game before. I don't think so.
Those SNES
Not
and
one.
Indiana Jones games are good.
Don't think so.
Aren't they shit? I remember I rented one. It was horrible.
They're kind of like the SNES Star Wars games too, where like they're good like for a rental, but if you bought
not
them, you'd
for
probably
the
be
full
a little bit
experience.
disappointed. Yeah.
Vote
John,
for your
you shouted out your membership.
Oh, the most important poll ever, King Jad viewers, is voting for your favorite Indiana Jones movie. Go ahead.
And I
Correct. Oh, Jesus.
John, we shouted out your membership, and I added it to
Yeah.
our running total
Shut
of
the fuck up,
contributions for
John.
today. So thank
Yeah,
you, John, for
shut
re-upping
up.
your membership today. Yes, appreciate that.
Stop reminding me. I got it. Could you say what's up to him at least? The best Indiana Jones game is Fate of Atlantis. Not even close. Good point, freaking Justin. That is true.
Ooh, okay.
It's the best game ever. Well, point and click game, I should say.
Oh, I like Sam and Max Hit the Road.
Yeah, my end of year
Atlantis is
countdowns are
better.
going to be very
LucasArts
interesting
classic
this
there.
year. You want to know why? Because I feel like I'm
No?
playing some of the best games of the year right now. Like Indiana Jones may be really good. Path of Exile 2 may be really good. Those are new releases for this year. Balatro is considered a new release. I like it.
No, it isn't.
That could be considered a game
It's
of the
new
year
to
contender.
you.
You know, like the games I'm playing right now seem to be some of my favorites of the year. So I don't know how this is going to go this year. We'll have to see, but this is pretty interesting.
We'll have to see. We'll have to
Would I
see.
rather be covered in rats or snakes?
Good question.
I mean,
Neither.
here's the
What are you going to say? Prediction, please?
I'm gonna say at least rats are cuddly because they have some fur or something, right?
That's a
Snakes are
good.
like
That's a
this,
good take. That's a good take.
They're like slimy, baby.
You say snakes are more dangerous, so rats are the
Right.
better choice. Like snakes could actually kill you or something. I'm guessing.
Yes,
the thing. I personally think rats are cute. I'm not scared of rats at all. I think they're actually very cute animals. The problem
We
with
even
rats
have a few around this house, actually.
is they carry disease. And if, they're in
Snakes
areas of
do,
squalor, they
too.
could have feces and everything all over them.
Yeah, snakes don't have feces.
Snakes in general
I would like to eat a Reese's, by the way.
are not bad animals in any real regard.
That triggers Snoo. That's why I said
Snakes
that.
aren't known to carry disease or anything, but the problem with snakes is they can be venomous. It really depends. Like if they're a bunch of neatly kept rats, I have no problems with rats. I don't care about snakes either. I think they're all cool animals.
I need
But
some
if
neatly kept
do I want
rats.
venomous snakes on me? No. Do I want disease infested
So what's the
feces caked
answer,
rats
bitch?
on me? No. So
What's
No,
the
so I
answer
guess
I
you
think
then?
you need
not saying
qualifying
either.
characteristics to properly answer the question.
Holy
Because I'm not
shit.
someone who's afraid of
Shut
either creature. So I'm not going to say, oh no, I'm not doing this one because I actually
He
like
literally
both
said neither is not an option.
creatures.
Super Bonchan the Dent.
To
Great one. All
I'm
right, Super
going nuts.
Bonchan.
I've been counting the hair touches, by the way.
Oh, how many we
And
up
right
to?
now, I'm up to 23.
Jay says, tell me the
Nice.
backstory of Indiana Jones. Well, we will. People are telling me, Jay.
What's
this
the fucking movie, Jay? You dipshit.
game only takes place after the first movie. So
Oh my
that's really the
God.
case. There's not a lot of backstory to tell.
How much do you remember about the first one, Philip?
It's just that Indiana Jones is an archaeologist, but he happens to be an adventurer archaeologist who keeps getting wrapped up in situations with like the Nazis and stuff like that, where they're trying to get power.
Moon
James,
Knight
like,
says,
who are the Nazis? Give me backstory on Nazi, please.
Moon Knight in chat. This podcast is just so fucking good. My whole family is watching on the couch right now as we eat.
Power their
right,
movement,
very normal.
and so they're looking for
Air
things like
combed
relics
wrong
and
by
stuff that
Linda.
will give them supernatural power, and he tries to stop them and thwart them and put the stuff in a museum instead. That was
Okay,
the whole
got it.
plot of the first movie, is that they're trying to
Okay.
get the Ark of the Covenant.
What's
that
that?
supposedly the 10 Commandments are
Covenant?
inside, and if they open it, they're going to get power, and he's trying to stop them. You
Okay,
know,
nailed it.
That's the whole first movie.
Okay, spoiler alert. Whoa, come on.
So
What
now
is
James
my
knows the backstory.
opinion on tips being tax-free under Trump? I don't know, because here's the thing, okay?
Uh-oh.
Wait, save it for politics, Philip. This is a
Yeah,
good
what are you
topic,
doing?
actually.
About
This is an on-topic topic for your fucking politics show that people might think is interesting.
Well, we can't
But
have
let's-
that,
But let's say it all here.
geez, how long ago was it?
brother.
7.5 years ago, when I became a full-time streamer, and I knew that I was going to start accepting tips as income. I spoke to my
Uh-huh.
my tax guy, who's a
Yeah, how'd that go?
full-time,
Vinny
Tax-
Boom Bots.
business, and they advised me, even though when someone tips you, they say it's a tip, you should still consider that just standard income.
Smart.
Okay? I'm not qualifying tips that I receive as tips right now. Like a waitress or a bartender, anyone who gets a tip,
Uh-huh.
they qualify that differently. All right?
Mhm.
I don't. I qualify as just someone gave me a normal payment for work. And he says, the reason you want to do that is because
So this is the guy that, reminder, didn't know he had to pay business taxes and got him in extreme tax debt. So yes, we should
Yes.
definitely trust this guy.
Let's listen to that guy.
This is the guy we want to listen
what
to.
you're
Go
talking
ahead.
about
Uh-huh.
right now is a new kind of emerging job. Okay? And if you
You're not about to say
misqualify all of
live
your
streaming.
income, and then the IRS comes
Emerging
after
job.
you years later and says, oh, just so you know, for 5 years you've misqualified all of your tip income, and now we're coming after you for not only the back money we feel you owe us, but also interest, because you didn't do
Yes.
it right for all these years. So here's
Yes.
insane interest. He says this is going to
Yes.
ruin your life. So you want to be careful. You want to be basically paying
The question was, how do you feel about taxes
full
on
tax
Trump?
on your income,
and
not
yet you
trying to
didn't do
qualify
that.
it as
So-
less.
Yeah. So yet somehow you still managed to fumble the bag so hard you had extreme tax debt after that.
So-
Got it.
Oh, no lie.
Now hold on. I
Yeah.
thought they gave him bad advice, because that sounds like very good advice.
Yes.
He just
Remember,
didn't follow the good advice.
a tax plan that still has not even finished yet. Oh, no, that's a nice one. I will pay it off here. Hold on. We'll get there.
Oh boy. Woo.
Been a while since we hit this one, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Bottom left. Nice. Bottom left style.
Very
coming out.
scary. Very scary.
All of your tips income that I get, I pay full tax on every year.
Are
Many
you
many
sure
content
about that?
creators and streamers probably don't do that.
Okay,
They
yep.
probably
Probably
consider
don't. We're just
Any
gonna
other
make
good
up
fan
stuff about
fictions?
people now.
Any other good fan fictions you got, Philip?
taxes
Uh-huh.
like tips at a bar or at a restaurant. I don't. Okay,
What a legend.
so
Thank you,
they
Philip.
may be paying
Wow.
way less taxes than me.
Dude, the
And
IRS.
I know that.
IRS is a banned term in Kick Chat.
And maybe that's one of the reasons why I've told you guys that I do have, such
IRS and fat are both banned in kids.
financially
Nice.
tight problems for years and years. This year not so much because
Yes,
things
he
have been so
has.
good, but previous years it's been a big issue with me.
What?
Okay.
What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
It's
Oh,
still
shit.
the payment plan is still going on, I think. So
Now
yeah,
here's
definitely.
the thing:
Oh,
if
please.
Donald Trump outright says all tips now are tax free, okay, I 1,000,000% am going to be going to my tax guy and saying, listen,
Mm-hmm.
it's now time to reevaluate. I've been a full-time streamer for 7-8 years, and I've got all these tips that come in, and if this is really tax free, I need to be making that distinction because I shouldn't be paying all this money to the feds that I don't owe them.
Sir, let's not look for any more shortcuts. you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
let's finish paying our tax bill before we try and skirt the system a little bit more. By the way, the reason that waitresses and bartenders don't pay taxes on tips because they don't report them because that's money under the table.
That's
Because
true
they
too.
get-
Also, tips are a very specific thing that you have to get when you get less than minimum wage, by the way. That's what qualifies as a tip. So that's the thing.
Correct.
Philip quite doesn't understand. Just throw it onto the list of things Philip does not understand today.
Be invested into the business in my life, you know?
Yes.
So we'll see. Right at this point, I don't really feel at all that there's been a reason to evaluate the situation. I'm doing the right stuff. But long term,
I just went bankrupt after my
passes,
tax bill came, after it was revealed that I wasn't paying taxes for 5 years for my business. Okay, next question.
Remember when I did that at the marathon to get tax money, then I got married instead and didn't use all the money for the tax money? You know that one. That one.
Not going into effect right away.
And I think Great Moro is right in that. I think Phil right now thinks that this tax thing is retroactive. Like he thinks he's going to go to the tax guy.
No.
Like, oh no, let's get some money back, please.
I didn't even think that was possible. You're right, though.
Excuse me, I think you owe me a few bucks,
Mr. IRS.
Mr. Uncle IRS, Uncle Sam, you owe me some tips.
Wait, he's going to be sworn in what, January? Let's say he passes the law in February.
June
It goes through that fast.
Yeah, fuck it. This year might do February.
It probably won't even go into effect until later. And then once it goes into effect, year or two down the road, then maybe. Okay?
All right.
Is it an Internal Revenue Service a block phrase? Rare Tricks is asking. A guaranteed dent that gave a lot of money.
Yeah.
Gonna answer him, Philip? Nope. Get fucked, dude.
Just going right past that one.
Keep the money. That's all I need. Send the money. Quit the questions. Pretty simple.
You got to unpause the stream, though.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Wait, sorry.
Nope. Was not paused.
So anyway, again, I don't even know because we don't even know what it's going to be, if it's going to pass. Who knows? It's a speculation thing. If
what was that?
It's a who?
What it's going to be, if it's going to pass, who knows? It's a speculation thing. If
oh, right, one of those. Yeah.
Easy for you to say.
If it's going to pass, who knows? It's a speculation thing. If it does pass,
it's a speculative thing. I think is what he was trying to say.
I've been there. When you're drunk, sometimes you say a big word and you kind of lose your train of thought. You kind of just say something to like.
Sometimes you're sober too.
Oh, definitely.
Free. Could that help me? Yes, it could. But I would have to start making big distinctions between what were tips received or what was a different kind of a payment received. There's other payments I get too.
You do that already.
Right now, I'm getting payments from the merchandise company, from people who are buying stuff on darksideshow.shop like this month.
Says, "Oh,
okay," and that's not a tip. They're paying me.
That's income.
A royalty for sales of merch. That's different.
Royalty.
I'm getting royalties on this bitch.
As a king, I am receiving royalty.
Royalties.
Kind of payment, So that has to be distinct and different.
Definitely. My taxes are very complicated, guys. Trust me.
Okay.
You guys wouldn't get it.
Guys, we're very close to the end of the show. Last chance if you want to toss me a question.
Or
thank you for your early support. We've almost hit a third of the goal. Being that this is a new release stream, it would be great if we could hit the goal and get us to goals hit 3. Get some momentum going for this week. It would be great to get a streak going. But we're not counting it as a streak.
Whoa. Hold on a minute. Now we care about streaks? I'm confused. What? Is it a streak or not a streak? Huh? Hang on. Let me hear this again. Hold on.
Momentum going for this week. It would be great to get a streak going. But we're not counting it as a streak. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be saying, we did it 3 consecutive streams. I'm not going to say that. But I'm just saying.
You want that to happen anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, gotcha.
If we could get some momentum going. I would love to do DSP tries it at the end of this week. If we actually start hitting them now, we could do it on Friday. I would love to do it because we didn't do it last week. Okay?
These topics should be reserved for your financial accountant. That's getting banned, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
It's Dr. Jones time. There you go.
Humorous.
Does that get said in the Indiana Jones movie? Because I don't know if that's a joke or what. Like,
you're asking the wrong person.
Huh?
You're asking the wrong person.
Guys, I see a lot of trolls have taken over this poll, by the way. Last chance to vote for the best Indiana Jones movie. Okay, not trolls.
Ask people who want me.
No trolls votes. They're not going to count anyway.
Play Stellar Blade. Why they want me to? I've talked about the game all year about how it didn't really impress me. The other thing that's shocking is that in those Game Awards, viewers' choice, players' choice, I think it's called, right? Stellar Blade ain't there, and it was in there, and it's gone. Stellar Blade did not receive enough votes to get into top 5. It was eliminated.
You know, a lot of games didn't get in the top 5, right?
The other game that's not there, Silent Hill 2 remake.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been in there too. There's a lot of games that were in the running for player's choice that aren't in there anymore.
Well, you definitely voted to help your game get in, right? I mean,
and it makes me wonder if literally the entire thing is just bots. Yeah. It really could be.
Election vote didn't go the way I wanted, therefore bots. Got it?
Sounds good. Makes sense to me.
Okay.
That's what Trump says.
The specific games didn't get in the top 5, therefore bots. There you go. All right, cool.
Yeah.
It could be 100% bot voting.
Yep, definitely 100%.
What's my favorite Christmas movie? That's
Snood.
Christmas Story.
The floor is yours.
Whatever the Ralphie with the Red Ryder BB gun, whatever that fucking movie is.
Okay, I think he's gonna say there's so many, but I will say he definitely says the Peanuts, the Charlie Brown one.
Oh, okay.
That's my guess. And also the
Jingle
Muppets.
Muppets
Muppets
all the way.
Okay, there you go.
That's a hard question.
You know what? You can't pick one that he's going to say, so you should just list the ones that he's going to list, right?
So that means just list all the Christmas movies possible.
Yes, literally.
I would say National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, we didn't say that.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I thought you
missed
did.
it. No, I didn't.
They said in the chat.
All Christmas Story.
Bing.
Boom.
Scrooged.
Bing. That's you, chat, not us.
The Muppets Christmas Carol.
Bing. That's me. Heat wave.
This is like reverse Family Feud, right?
We can make a game out of this. That'd be kind of hype.
My head are like 4 of the best.
That's like I can need to make up a board like instantaneously. I can make it on the fly and then say name the games he's gonna say. That could be kind of hype. All right,
yeah.
Best ones that I would try to watch every single year. Okay, I don't know. There's other ones I like. I like all those old Rankin Bass Christmas specials. I grew up with them. I like
what?
Rankin
Chris
Bass.
Bond?
It's the cartoon style.
I'm not sure I understand.
I know what he meant. I know
Rand McNally, the company that makes atlases and globes and maps and stuff. Rankin Bass, though.
Rankin Bass is a animation company.
I know they are.
And few people know this. They hired animators from Japan. And people think it's like this cool American company, but the animators are all Japanese, and that's why it looks cool.
That's kind of funny.
That's just my opinion. Anyways, they also made The Last Unicorn, which is one of my favorite movies. So
Alone. I like Jingle All the Way. I like.
Boom! I called that too.
Oh yeah, you did.
Polar Express. I like watching that with my wife. My wife really likes that movie.
I like that one.
She would like Polar Express.
So I enjoy watching that with her. Gremlins. Sure, Gremlins is a Christmas movie. All these are great. And I've been watching. So far, I've watched Christmas Vacation. That's the one I've watched so far this month. I will definitely be watching more by Christmas,
brother.
So
you better get on that. How about?
Is she still looking for jobs or what?
Yeah.
Thoughts on the Hawk Tua girl?
I have no thoughts on the Hawk Tua girl pulling a crypto scam.
I'm so glad we got him to say Hawk Tua.
Hawk Tua.
The Hawk Tua girl.
I have no thoughts on the Hawk Tua girl pulling a crypto scam. I've literally never seen her, heard her, know anything of her.
Yeah, right.
I don't give a shit about her.
You're on Twitter more than anyone on Earth. You haven't seen it? Okay.
You've seen her.
I've never given her an actual, I don't think I've ever had a brain cell fire. Like a neuron has never fired thinking about that person.
And
I would like to keep it that way. Thank you.
Thank you. What a king.
Okay. All right. Guys, let's end the show.
Any tips coming in?
And thank you so much. Great show today. Like I said, once again, lots of topics to talk about. I had a great time.
They were horrible.
Hope that you did too. Tomorrow, we will be talking about...
Yeah, so the AI is taking over the world.
Indiana Jones.
Was it good?
Was it not?
I don't know.
Power World yet. We're going to find out.
No. The AI
and, of course,
is doing everything, but they should do the stupid jobs only. Stupid.
No, you don't have to do everything. You can do some of the jobs, but
talk about it tomorrow.
You just put it on ChatGPT.
And of course, tomorrow, Path of Exile
I never had a brain cell fire about Hawk Tua.
Appreciate you.
I love that Hawk Tua girl.
No. I don't even want to think about her.
Peace out.
I'm thinking about her right now, and believe me, it's a good thing the jingle bells are going.
Folks.
I never even think.
Let's get set up, shall we?
Buddy, sorry.
I already have the game installed and ready to go. Let's just make sure there's no day one updates for it. Excuse me. It says recently updated. Maybe they updated it last night.
Oh, great.
I don't know.
That must have been AI.
Go get my controller. What's weird is sometimes the controller syncs and sometimes it doesn't. I don't know.
Oh no!
AI,
Great
wow.
system.
What's causing it
AI.
to sometimes instantly
AI's
sync
at
and
it
sometimes
again.
not.
Yeah.
But let me get it.
Not okay. You're just gonna hop over the high jump here in the center of the room. Okay.
Hang on. Whoa!
Now-
Watch out for that.
Careful. Making Sasquatch noises across the hall.
All right, so if it's still under 50 when we go to live, he's going to be like, I don't know what happened, guys. Guess the game sucks. You guys fucking hate this game. It sucks.
Yeah.
Everyone's a shit.
Haven't even started it yet.
So weird.
And we
Okay, Philip.
Instantly, so I'm happy for that.
dude, he has
Okay.
a lot of stuff to dodge around and under.
What's up, King
he's
Michael?
got
How
the
are you
fucking
today?
Temple. What? Ah!
Hold on, let me hear that again.
Happy for that. Okay. What's up, King Michael? How are you today?
Hey,
Yeah!
okay. We have two. I mean, I don't think we're getting more than this, guys. Here we go. But here is
This
two.
would have hit the normal tips goal, but
I will
this
play the
time,
second one, just so you know. It's a building situation now, okay? So here's their first step, and here comes the second step. It goes, what's up, King Michael? We do have the base now assembled. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're getting much else today. Get out of here.
Yeah. Sorry, I tried my best.
Chance here, though. Could say someone new coming in.
Come on. What's up, Kermit Escobar?
Okay. All right, are we ready to start?
Any more tips?
I'm ready to start. If you guys are, let me just turn off my background
Okay.
Any more fucking tips?
because
You've
this
already turned off your background, Phil.
this cam looks a lot better. I might have to move my cam around or mess with it a little bit.
Why?
I guess we're gonna see today if this is, if there's any good. And again, guys, please support the stream.
Please.
Super chats, super stickers, memberships. Get the memberships on the YouTube
No.
side. Subs,
No.
and gifted subs on the Kick side. And of course,
No.
tips are great for either
No.
side because they're through PayPal, which is a third-party payment processor. All would be
Thanks.
great. I would love to hit the goal on this stream.
Third party
This,
payment processor.
This little known, and it's now this website's great because it's not powered by AI.
It's a
Party
PayPal.
payment processor.
Okay, cool.
All would be great. I would love to hit the goal on this stream because it is the premiere of a brand new hot game, and I would like to get that momentum going.
We'll let you know if it's hot or not. I mean, that's what the fans are saying right now. Is we'll let you know how hot it is, sir.
Don't
Just
don't
slow
worry,
the roll.
Phil. We'll clue you in.
Slow the roll. All right, come on.
A few streams hitting those goals so we can get a nice DSP tries it maybe on Friday.
Oh,
Okay,
Friday.
Oh, maybe
right.
we will.
let's boot her up. Got to get all the graphics adjusted and everything, of course.
Oh,
Yeah, the
God,
AI's got to
that'll be
adjust the
fun.
graphics real quick.
Just gotta adjust the AI. Look at the AI
okay.
shaders on this.
Okay, yeah. There's all these AIs in
If you're
the
doing
chat
better
trolling
and-
me.
Love your new setup. The AI removing the background in your cam makes the playthrough viewing better and seeing more of the game on screen. There you go. Thank
There
you
you
so
go.
much for the $2 tip. Yes, I love the new setup.
Yes.
Love it.
And again,
Thank
more and
you.
more improvements. Like every day I'm learning how to do something a little better, a little different.
I don't
That's
think
making
that's
things
true,
improve.
actually,
So this is
Philip.
excellent.
That's in his chat. Why is chat so dead with 393 viewers? Someone responds with, chat is dead because 380 people are banned.
You guys should be enjoying very good stream quality today, right? This will be a good
Definitely.
one.
Yeah,
Yes,
this
thank
looks
you, AI.
insane. I've never seen a stream look this good. I've never. Have you?
Nope, not once.
This is unbelievable.
Oh,
This guy's a green
look at
screen.
imagery warning. Oh.
This is bleeding edge shit right here. Green screening out the background and the cherry. I mean, it's a little bit faded out
Dude,
there, but
this
that's
is-
pretty crazy.
That's cutting edge right there, right? Like, I mean, it's not like every single person who's ever worked a desk job in their life and had to work from home for 4 years has discovered this exact thing.
Oh no, definitely not. Absolutely not.
Definitely not.
Incredible.
Definitely not.
This is not-
Nazis! Yeah, Kudo says this was made by the same team that made Wolfenstein: The New Order and New Colossus. Yes, not
Yes,
that crappy
correct.
one that killed this. I went franchise. Remember that one?
Oh, I thought
skipped
you said
whole
killed the
screen.
streak.
You saw that, right?
You need large. I don't want to use my glasses. Large. Oh, fill up. You need large. Fill up. Just like Rambo, you need
All right,
large.
let's start recording.
What? Nah.
What is going on, everyone? DSP
What is
the
going
Jones
on,
and the
everyone?
Crusade.
Okay, live.
Crusade. He re-met
Up
with
to
her
50.
later
Okay,
Looks
we
like
got
no
there.
one's liking this game.
during Crystal Skull.
Well, we haven't even booted
Yeah.
the game up yet, so we don't know.
And just where are you planning
All
on
right.
going?
I will show. It's okay. 3 minutes. 3 minutes here. 3 minute clip here, Snood. Hold
Okay.
your horses. We do have the clip of. Remember, if you were here at the beginning of the stream, we heard Philip tell the tale of the numbed thumb. Okay, so let's hear the tale here now. We're not listening to the whole thing, obviously, but here's where it starts talking about it. Big ups to Misery Merchant.
Earlier in the week, I seem to have hurt a nerve in my neck, and I've had shooting pain down the right side of my neck, all the way through my back and shoulder here, down through my arm, all the way up to my thumb, and then also I have it shooting some down the side of my side right here. And what? Obviously, it's not a good thing, and I'm kind of worried a little bit that it's probably going to be the same problem that I have in my lower back with my legs, and over the course of my life, it's probably every couple of years going to aggravate another disc in my back or whatever.
Jesus.
That's just compensating for the other discs that are hurt, and eventually I'm probably going to have multiple surgeries.
Is that how your spine works?
Okay, wow, we're being very negative here.
Okay, yeah, well, we're detecting some damage in the C4 vertebrae, so C5 and C6 vertebrae, you guys got to pick up the slack and start making the pain shoot to his thumb. Real quick, just to let him know.
Right now, and I definitely can't afford to not be working or making videos working because I need to be making money right now to pay my bills and see if this is going to work out as any kind of an extended thing. So, anyway, bottom line was I was hoping I was going to be able to play today. I did enter. I was in Marvel 3. I was in Super Turbo Singles, and
so you played everything then, huh?
First match that I had in Marvel 3 was against Sanford. For no reason, which Sanford was able to punish. He beat my ass. I said, "Shit, that." Wolf Chrome, I met him for the first time. He's actually anyone in Marvel 2, and it was really cool to see her win. So, alright, I'm DSP signing off. This will be the first video going up on DSP Street Fighter, and then get ready for a stream of matches to fucking bombard.
All right, anyways, you got it. He played it anyway. I'm not going deep into it, but you fucking got it. Anyway, Snood, final. Unfortunately, we didn't get as many what's ups as I wanted, but we'll have a lot of chances this week. Don't worry, we'll definitely.
We got it. We got to edge him as much as we can, right? And I think that's just. It's no fun if we hit the goal in the first one, right?
Exactly.
Now, can I just quickly see the results of the poll there? See if that lines up with
my here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, quick. I will check the third place. Is Temple of Doom. So unfortunately, kind of Sav is feeling the burn here.
Felt it. Sad.
Kind
of sad.
Let me run this through AI real quick and see the troll votes.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Good. Yeah, filter out the troll votes with the AI real fast.
15% troll votes was returned back. Okay, so
God damn it.
We'll take that off of Raiders. Obviously, they all came from the Raiders. That means 31% said Last Crusade and 30% said Raiders. Last Crusade wins. That's what I thought would happen. Honestly.
Well, this is why we can't use AI for everything because it doesn't always get it right. It doesn't always get it right.
All right, my friends, your legends. We'll see you tomorrow for the pre-stream. And the new Amber Lynn Bingo style video will be out tonight. I really tried to finish it before this, but I didn't finish it. But anyways, we'll see it tonight, all right?
All right.
All right. Legends. Bye.
Bye.